And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined here in the broadcast booth by I'm going to call you the living legend, Mr. Smith. The living legend, John Smith. I'm joined here in the booth also by Kyle Garrett, Andrew Evans, a couple Lions Club members, as well as I am, folks. I'm a member of the Hamlin Lions Club, and we want to do something, Mr. Smith. This is for the Lions Club, but it's really for a community service award. We'd like to present you with this pin from the Hamlin Lions Club for the years of dedicated service, how much we appreciate what you do for this community.
Well, thank you, Brian. That's good.
A long time. Absolutely.
I really appreciate that. I've provided this field for years, even before I was I'd rather somebody play hard. Everything dedicated to you.
Well, I can speak for one of the guys that's benefited from the work that you put on this field, how much we appreciate. And like I said, it's not just this field, folks. It's what you've done for this community. I mean, you've been the voice of the Bobcats, now the voice of the Panthers. And, folks, it's not a paid position. This is all just volunteer.
Well, I got a new shirt.
You did get a new shirt.
That was nice. I started in 1980. Voice of the Panthers, and I'm proud to do it. I'm proud of these kids, proud of this school, the band members, football players, cheerleaders, all of them, ROTC, that has something to do with what a spectacle we have here tonight.
Well, if the folks that I know that you're watching this at home, and you probably may notice this is a huge crowd. I mean, for Lincoln County, it's homecoming. It's been a massive crowd, and we love that support. And we hope, folks, if you're listening at home or watching this and you're interested in joining the Hamlin Lions Club, you can talk to me, Mr. Smith, Kyle. I mean, there's a bunch of us. Just reach out, because it is truly a community-driven organization that wants to do nothing but help Lincoln County.
Countywide.
Absolutely. It's called right now, the charter is the Hamlin Lions Club, but we're going to help everybody. We do a lot of the glass program. We give free glasses to a lot of kids out there in need. Doesn't matter where you're from.
Eyeglasses have been a big issue with the Lions Club since its very inception, is providing sight to those that can't afford it.
Absolutely. I mean, I think we've gave out, what was it we said, 60-some glasses this year, I believe, so far. And, that's 60-some people that couldn't afford new glasses, but especially a lot of kids. So it is a community-driven organization. I can tell you, folks, the Lions Club has started to grow here recently, so we're trying to do more and more, and we're trying to do some upgrades to the field here so we can give something back to our kids, something for our kids to be proud of. So, again, John, appreciate all that you do for the school. You've earned that pin. I know it wasn't cash. Maybe that'll come later.
Yeah, that might be better. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it from the Lions Club, all of you. But I've got to go to the bands on the field.
I absolutely appreciate your service. Thank you, Mr. Smith.
You should see the light come on. It's back on the way. Is it? Okay, then we're good. We'll be good.
call your attention to the majorettes of the Lincoln County Panthers marching band. They're holding 13 flags to symbolize the 13 military service members who recently lost their lives in Afghanistan, and to serve as a memorial as we remember the lives lost 20 years ago on September 11th, 2001. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we invite you to stand and join us for an invocation tonight by Dakota Smith of the Pleasant Hill Baptist Church in Tornado.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you this evening and we just thank you for today. We thank you for all your blessings. Lord, most of all, we thank you for your Son, Jesus, who went to the cross of Calvary to die for our sins. Lord, we pray for both teams this evening, Lord, that you keep them free from injury, Lord, that you allow them to play this game with sportsmanship. We ask that you watch over everyone and keep them safe. We love you and appreciate you for all you do for us.
And the Panther Marching Band in Honoring America with our national anthem.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, again to Hammond Lions Club Field here for tonight's game between the Ripley Vikings and your own Lincoln County High School Panthers. And, wow, so proud. What a touching thing that the band and the school did, honoring the 13 soldiers that lost their lives to this country in Afghanistan. And, you know, let's not forget what we're talking about here this week. It is the weekend of September 11th.
Yeah, I mean, the 20 years have really come up on us here.
It really came up on us. So
kind of hard to believe.
You know, again, I'm glad to see that these kids are learning about touching tribute to such an important date. You know, it puts everything into perspective that this is just a game, but we do live in the greatest nation in the world by far.
Well, it's good to see that. I mean, when it all happened, you know, it's like we won't forget, but some of these kids was probably born then, so it's good to see that
they're still remembering.
That they're remembering.
Absolutely. Well, we're just about getting ready to kick off the game. We're going to take just a quick break in the action here from some of our sponsors, and we'll bring you back with the opening kickoff.
There's so much you can do with technology, it's amazing. Armstrong gives you control of your home network and all the entertainment that makes your world go round. If you need help, we're easy to reach for support too. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
Monthly price. Already an Armstrong customer? Add talk and save on your monthly bill. Visit ArmstrongOneWire.com to find out more. Armstrong, telephone made easy.
Supercharge your internet. Only Zoom Extreme from Armstrong combines unlimited data with whole home Wi-Fi, delivered to you at the fastest speeds possible on our fiber optic network. Zoom Extreme from Armstrong. The future is faster.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. As the teams are just getting about, the captains coming out now. As again, it's homecoming 2021 edition. You know, again, folks, I'd be remiss wouldn't say that still we know that I'm glad to see the crowd out here. Hope everyone's being safe, but we know that COVID is still going on. You know, we hope people are doing their best, talking to their local physicians, and if they can get the vaccine, so be it. We just want everyone to be safe and healthy. You know, we love this Friday Night Lights, and we want to keep it going.
Yeah, you know, and you just want everybody, like you say, to be safe, whether your beliefs on it or not, but just be safe.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like we've told people before, just talk to your local physician. We think that's the best thing to do because they know you know, we're not doctors. You and I, neither one went to med school. So
barely passed science class in high school.
Exactly. So by all means, talk to your local physician and let them help out as they're getting ready. It looks like the Panthers are getting ready to come out for homecoming. The 2021 edition, as we see the Panther will probably start shaking here pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, we noted, looked like Ripley brought their own banner. Going to have their little homecoming here in Lincoln County tonight.
I've never seen a visiting team bring a banner on the road. That's kind of different, you know.
Hey, it sets the tone, you know. We come here to win.
That's exactly right. It might be your homecoming, but we're here to spoil that homecoming. Again, if you got a chance, folks, we want to again say a big thank you to John Smith. You know, we awarded that pin for the Lions Club for many years of service. You know, listen, folks, if you get a chance, reach out to find out about the local Lions Club and ask him to be a member because it is definitely, as we bring on the Panthers, here they come. Supporting the American flag along with the Panther flags. Awesome tribute. Fireworks are going on.
Firework action here tonight, Brian. The Vikings from Ripley come out underneath the fireworks.
This is how you bring in a homecoming. Nice to see that. And hey, you know, folks, I'm going to say this. We'd like to thank another Lions Club member, Todd Ryan, and his staff for help putting these fireworks off for the Panthers tonight for homecoming. So, Todd, appreciate that. Appreciate the service you're putting into this.
A little strays going there.
A couple of them ain't went off yet, but they're firing them off.
Then, too, you know, another Lions Club member, been a Lions Club member for a long time. You look at this field, you know, how it's nicely mowed.
Looks perfect condition.
It's Calvin Ashworth.
Calvin Ashworth. Appreciate everything Calvin does. Again, folks, just to let you know, this broadcast brought to you by Armstrong Cable. You get a chance, ask them about their new Zoom Extreme and their EXP. It'll change the way you view television and whole home entertainment. We also like to thank All That and More. You get a chance to stop by where the old red light is. It's All That and More, some of the best ice cream that you'll ever have, but shirts and a bakery and more stuff coming all the time. So stop by and visit the folks at All That and More.
But is it true that they are getting stuff from, was it Creekers?
Creekers Diner has
very
actually
popular.
Has came down, and listen, folks, it's not good for my waistline, but my gosh, it's delicious.
Yeah, my doctor probably don't like I go there, but
we'd also like to thank City National Bank of Hamlin and West Hamlin. Again, visit them for all their banking needs, support, loans, anything you want, they can take care of you. And Koontz Funeral Home, again, Shane's done a fantastic job of serving this community for many, many years. His grandfather did it for years, and Shane's taken over. Like the Lincoln Agency, Piggly Wiggly, Nationwide Insurance. Visit Courtney Cooper and her team for all your insurance need. And She Shed Creations of West Hamlin. She Shed, folks, it's flowers, gifts, goodies. I'm just warning you, man, if your wife goes there, you're going to spend a lot of money.
But she will bail you out when you forget about that anniversary.
She will bail you out. We appreciate all the help she does. She has saved me more than once.
She will bail you out, not ask questions.
That's right. Well, we're getting ready to kick off the game here.
Looks like Ripley's going to be kicking off.
Looks like we'll have Isaiah Smith, and that looks like
Isaiah Koontz.
Isaiah Koontz back deep for the Panthers.
Number 20, Isaiah Koontz.
Number 85, Carter Cochran, kicking off for the Vikings. So Lincoln County will get the ball first, see what they can do on offense. Again, you got two dangerous return men back there. We always said there's three parts of a game: offense, defense, and special teams. You need to win all three, so a big return here could really set the tone here on homecoming night.
Yeah, neither one of the Isaiahs can really bring it back. They're big-time game changers. If they all they need is a little bit of a crease.
Yeah, just give him a little seam. And Cochran lines up, and away he goes.
Nice kick. Looks like Koontz lets it bounce.
Yep, into the end zone.
Smart move.
Yep, and that's the rule in high school sports. For once it goes in the end zone, it's automatically out to 20.
So Lincoln County going to start with decent field position.
Oh yeah, you get nothing's pinned deep. Again, it's a 2025 in this first series. This is where you're going to start establishing what you're trying to do. It's a little feeling out process. So this first drive could be crucial for the Panthers. Looks like Lincoln County is going to get a signal from the sideline.
Yeah, looks like Gabe Bates is getting a signal.
Looks like a three-down lineman Ripley's running, almost a 3-5, which is, interesting. You're seeing all kinds of defenses now in high school.
It's like maybe, is that man-to-man coverage over with Isaiah Koontz?
Yep, a two split to the right, one to the left. Got a man in motion. Bates takes a snap.
Pass.
The quick hitter.
So that's number 4 for the Panthers.
Powering his way, Colin Miller with a nice catch and run for fourth down, brought down by number 8, Hunter Brown, which that's the guy we talked about. But Colin Miller drug him for about 5 yards after the catch.
Yeah, that was a good, the way they set it up, the screenplay.
Yep. That's a nice opening play for the Panthers.
Yeah, that's got to be huge for, everybody's confidence.
Lincoln County now come back out with 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Isaiah Smith at wideout. Bates takes a snap.
Hands off. Is that Nolan Shemp?
I think that was Nolan Shemp for a nice gain of about 5 or 6 on that first play. Nice gain on first down. I think he was brought down by number, trying to get that number. I think
number
that was
50, maybe?
Yeah, it could have been number 50, Colin Moore, their middle linebacker. We said we're going to hear his name a lot tonight. Lincoln County brings him man in motion. Bates takes a snap, hands off to Isaiah.
Isaiah Smith breaks it to the side. Got some laundry in the backfield. Another flag.
Looks like they're going to get
flag.
Well, folks, there's laundry all over the field right now.
I think we're going to get a holding, and then we're going to get 2 personal fouls on Ripley.
Yeah, I think we'll get a face mask and then a late hit out of bounds, but I think they'll call holding up here. And what's bad about the holding call?
Does it come first?
It was away from the play. I don't think it really had any bearing on the play, but that's usually what happens.
Well, yeah, you just get caught.
But this is where the officials are going to earn their money sorting this out.
Yeah, how does this work? Do they do? I don't know.
Well, if they're personal fouls, they're probably dead ball personal fouls, which means you'll get the yardage.
So you'll back up, then come forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they'll be.
So we'll back up.
I think that
it's a holding.
Maybe they won't back up. Maybe they'll just count it off.
Face mask declined.
So they're going to accept the other one.
A dead ball personal foul, which was the late hit out of bounds.
So it'll be, 15 from the hold?
Well, 10 from the hold, and then 15 for the Well, we're moving it forward. I do know that.
So Lincoln County's probably going a bit midfield now. Maybe. No, is that a spot foul? That must be a spot foul. The late hit out, mate. I don't know.
I didn't think the late hit was a spot foul, but you know what?
Well, that understands why they declined the face mask.
Oh, my goodness. This must be a new rule this year because this became a massive penalty.
Yeah, I'm more of the hard court guy, you know, basketball. But
well, it's first down Lincoln County with the ball on the 20-yard line, so now we have fantastic field position.
Yeah, you know, big mental mistake on Ripley there. Maybe coming out a little too aggressive. Yeah, that's huge, Brian.
Huge. So Lincoln County now lines up. 2 split out both sides. Isaiah Smith shifts in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to Smith. Rolling out. Throws it up to Nolan Shields. Wide open the flats and touchdown Panthers.
Man, that was a nice pass by Bates, you know, with the guy right in his grill. He knew he was going to shimp all the way.
And, you know, he knew what you liked about Bates on that one.
He was going to be there.
He was going to get hit, too. He knew it. He stayed with it,
yeah,
and threw it up.
He stood right there in the pocket.
Nice play. And with 10:43 to go here in the first, Lincoln County strikes first.
That's got to be promising for Likens and the crew.
Lincoln County's going to go for 2. Lined up with receiver split to both sides. Isaiah Smith in the backfield.
See if they don't go to that same play again.
Maybe, because it was wide open. Again, Isaiah shifts. Hands off to Isaiah Smith, and he's going to
walk into the end zone for the 2.
Nice job of the left side of the line to just seal everybody off. He went in untouched. So the offensive line for the Panthers that time really did a nice job.
Yeah, you know, with the exception of the hold down here, you know, which got the personal foul out of bounds, you know, bailed that out. But, yeah, I mean, they're well executed.
Every play that we ran, we were gaining yards. And,
yeah,
the great thing about it was, and the only thing bad you say in that drive was that holding penalty.
The holding.
So we got to clean those up.
Yeah, and, you know, Brad Likens and they're going to get the guys over, hey, you know, when the ball – he wasn't in the play, so don't.
Yeah, why did you do it? You don't need to do it.
Yeah.
So now with the Panthers got this early lead, and now let's see what they can do on defense. Again, you know, like we said from Ripley, you're probably going to see, I don't think you're going to see an aerial assault like we did maybe the quarterback had at Princeton. Now, you see a little bit of ground and pound here. Now, what'll be interesting to see with the success Lincoln County had, not just throwing but running the football, if they're going to stay in that 3-man front.
You know, you got to think Ripley's going to adjust.
You'd think they'd have to. Because they're big guys up front there. With 3 down linemen, man, you're putting a lot of pressure on those 3.
Yeah, and you're going to wear those guys out by the end of this half. They're going to be wore out, you know, with the running assault Lincoln County's got.
Yep. So we got number 4, Colin Miller, kicking off for the Panthers. And he sends it downfield.
Fielded by number 22, 82.
Again, brought down by a host of Panthers. That was number 82. Elijah Miller
picked up about 3 or 4 there.
He did a real smart thing. He was just trying to get what he could get when you caught that ball. You could definitely see he wasn't the deep guy. But still, you know, they're starting about the 33-yard line.
Yeah,
so for Ripley, it's good field position.
Especially if they're going to, which we anticipate they're probably going to run the ball.
The Panthers look like they're going with the 4-down line front. Actually walking up.
2 in the backfield.
Got a 5-man front now with Isaiah Smith creeping up.
Hands off. Number 17, Anderson.
Yep, that's the big guy, Brady Anderson. Again, 6'4", 238 sophomore. That's a load. Picks up 2. Brings up 2nd and long.
Colin Miller met him at the line. You know, and wrapped up. And
listen, a big back like that, that's where you just hold on and come help me, boys.
You know, and that's probably, you got to think that's probably what the coaches have told, you know. You get them big boys and Holton goes deep.
Well, I tell you what, you know, we talked about earlier, you know, in the pregame, their quarterback hasn't thrown a lot this year. You know, he's only thrown a few times. So this definitely, if they can't throw successfully here, this is the distance we want them in.
Yeah, I mean, you want them in 3rd and 8, 7.
Trips to this side, bringing the guy in motion.
Oh, guy didn't see.
Getting some pressure. Nice coverage in the backfield. That was covered by number 20, Isaiah Coons. Had a nice job. And really, quarterback if he'd hit it early,
Yeah, he had somebody wide open down the middle, but, you know, you had the big Lincoln County line coming in there. I mean, it's easy for me to sit up here and say, yeah, he should have plugged it down there. But, you know, he probably didn't see him.
probably didn't see him exactly right. And get good coverage by the secondary for the Panthers after Isaiah Coon stopped that, because it was a decent throw. I mean,
Yeah, it was.
but he had to throw it perfect.
Yeah.
Now
Kicking
Ripley looks at the
deep
punt.
to Smith. Smith's going
Isaiah
to field it.
Smith lets it bounce once. He'll have a chance to return
Got some
here.
room. He can be explosive.
And there
Gets
it
that
goes.
thing. Nice block by number 81 from Lincoln County to free that up.
He could go all the way. And Isaiah Smith.
I tell you what sprung that. Dustin Jeffers, 81 for the Panthers, just laid the wood down here at about the 40 on somebody. I mean, just depleted.
And that is exactly what you want. I tell you right now, for Isaiah Smith, I can tell people when you're on a punt return like this, it's exactly what you want. Is he put your foot in the ground, make one little quick cut, and just burst up seam. And he exploded through that. And like you said, 81 lays the wood,
Yeah,
throws the
Jeffers
block,
just laid that kid out.
and boom, just like that. There's that third, that special teams. I can change a game. And now with 9:02, Lincoln County again line up for two, but up 13-0 here early in the first quarter. So right now, if you're Lincoln County coaches, hey, this is the way you want homecoming to start.
Yeah, you know, 9:02, first quarter left. But there's still a lot of time, you know. So,
Oh, absolutely.
You don't get cocky right here.
Not at all. You keep the pressure on as Lincoln County trips to the left. Single receiver top. Bates surveying the field. Gets a snap back. Rolls out. Throws to a wide open
Isaiah
Kuntz, number 20.
Nice pitchy catch.
Nice job by Bates rolling out to the opposite side and throwing across his body. Throws a great pass.
I'm still pretty impressed.
We're going to take just a quick break here and hear from some of our sponsors, and we come back to the rest of the first quarter.
There's so much you can do with technology. It's amazing. Armstrong gives you control of your home network and all the entertainment that makes your world go round. If you need help, we're easy to reach for support too. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
Talk, home telephone service from Armstrong. Keeps you connected to what matters most. Talk brings you all the same great calling features for one low monthly price. Already an Armstrong customer? Add talk and save on your monthly bill. Visit ArmstrongOneWire.com to find out more. Armstrong, telephone made easy.
Supercharge your internet. Only Zoom Extreme from Armstrong combines unlimited data with whole home Wi-Fi, delivered to you at the fastest speeds possible on our fiber optic network. Zoom.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, again with 9:02 here to go in the first quarter. Lincoln County with a quick 16-0 lead. I mean, this is homecoming night, and for coaches, they're playing great right now.
Yeah, you know, a lot of time, and you want to keep this.
Pressure on as Miller now
Squib
kicks a
kick.
squib kick to number 82.
He's
Gets
taking
him.
it. Oh,
Nice block, but good coverage by the Panthers. Who was that number? Led by number 16, I think it was Blake Aggins, came down and making the first initial hit.
yeah, he maybe only picked up 4 or 5 yards, if that.
So again, Ripley
Good.
starting from the
Good.
35.
Good hustle down by Lincoln County.
Now for the defense, you just got to keep the pressure on. You know, you got a 16-0 lead, so you got a little bit of cushion. You know, maybe you can blitz a little more, take a few chances, try to put some pressure on them and dictate the tempo right now. For Ripley, you got to get some first downs together.
Well, and Ripley, you don't want to get too far in the hole. I mean, if you can't pass real good,
Yeah,
if you're a running team,
you got to gain some yards on first and second down. Again, the Panthers lineup looks like a 5-man front, 3 linebackers. Looks like we're playing man-to-man on the corners. So
yeah, looks like Lincoln County, they know they're going to run the ball here, or think they are. So,
yeah, because we got both corners on the island right now.
yeah, you know, Isaiah Kuntz, he can cover anybody.
Nice hit.
Going nowhere, maybe lost a yard or two.
That was Nolan
Nolan
Shemp
Shemp.
and number 6. Number 6.
Loss on the play, second down.
But it was a nice
Shemp just got in there and blew that play up.
from the get-go. Gain of maybe a half a yard. Now, again, if you're Ripley, you've still got to find something. Right now, it looks like the interior line and linebacker for Lincoln County is just closing up the middle.
Just owning, just making them go where they want.
So you've got to find something if you're Ripley that can gain some yards. I mean, get something on the outside. It looks like
Maybe
they're going to.
quick screenplay, something, end around, pass. Nice deep.
Oh, we're going to call a pass interference. I think that'd be on number 5, Austin Adkins. I don't know about that one.
I think what he saw, to me, and he may have grabbed the jersey, but the Ripley guy kind of come around. And
Yeah, he did.
And it maybe looked like he done that, and he may have. I don't see it good.
Listen, I think if you're Austin Adkins, you don't even lower your head on this one.
No.
You know, I thought you had pretty good coverage.
Well, and then, too, you'd rather give that up than, give up a touchdown. And
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
momentum swing the other way,
But again, the quarterback, he kind of threw that one up. But one kind of, again, had pressure right on him
Yeah,
again.
they
He took
right
a
there.
shot.
So, I mean, you got to be pleased with the Lincoln County defense at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Split
Back in the
backfield. for the
shotgun.
Vikings.
Back, going to pass. Nice hit.
A nice job covered by number
Is that number 10?
18, I think it was, for the Panthers. That's Stephen Adkins, sophomore.
Number 6, Wyatt Simon.
And that really, Wyatt Simon, number 6, that's the running back split out. He's a junior for, he's one of the receivers. He's one of the guys that's going to try to catch out of this. And right now you can see that Ripley's trying to, the ground game's not going.
Yeah, we got to get some we got to, they're selling out on the run, guys.
We got to loosen it up a little bit.
Loosen it up.
But now, split 2 receivers both sides, I backfield.
Got Lincoln County off sides.
Yeah, that was, again, there's those mental mistakes, though, that just shoot you in the foot.
Well, and you got to think, even Ripley, as far as, why not get up to the line and get a card count, get some easy field position?
Oh, like we said, they've got to, if a team like them appears, they need to gain something on first down. So if you get it through 5 through the penalty, that's great for them.
Without the clock even running.
And then for Lincoln County, you got him here. You've shown some success. Really, you haven't gave anything but the penalties. That's really keeping his drive alive.
Offside against the Panthers. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
It's second 5. And for the Panthers now, you just got to sit there and bow up. They're on your side of the field now, but you're still okay.
Well, you want them to set, and a lot of this is nerve, homecoming. You out here, you've had big special teams play, and you're just jacked and ready to go.
Man in motion. Hand off to number 82. Looks like we're going to get another penalty. This
going to be an offsides or a false start.
I think this is going to be a, I don't know.
It's like pointing.
I think it's a false start because you would have stopped the play before.
Yeah.
Offside against the Panthers.
So that's interesting that they called the offsides and didn't let the play go through.
Ball, right?
Well, I'm surprised they didn't let the play go through. I guess it's a dead ball. I mean, you threw it late, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe it was stuck in his pocket.
Again, folks, I guess we can still be hard on officials. That's our job.
Yeah.
Ripley now rolls out to the right. Quarterback looking over the middle. And nice coverage.
Nice hit there by number 5, Austin Atkins.
Yep, the pass is intended for that big tight end, number 89, Blake Cummings.
See, you like Atkins there, he got called. Could have been pass interference, but, he didn't shy away. He met the ball.
Absolutely.
Got there.
Timed it just perfectly. Again, nice looking play now from the, if you're looking for Ty Stevens, you're starting to get a little more comfortable at things in the pocket. That was a nice rollout pass and threw a good ball.
Yeah, and Lincoln County may be focusing a little more on,
trying to get that sweep to number 30. Joey Ramsey, and just lost a handle and did a smart thing, folks, just falling on it. So now if you're the Panthers, though, this is where you want Ripley.
Yeah, 3rd and 7, 3rd and long.
Yep, 3rd and long, 3rd and roughly 17.
Well, you got to wonder if Ripley's in, 2-down territory here.
I think they are. I think that you're thinking 2 plays here. If you can pick up 10.
Yeah, you go for it.
Yep.
If it's 5 or less, you probably go for it.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a draw here. But nope, they drop back. He's throwing it up to number 30. He's wide open.
Nice catch by Ramsey. Runs back. for some reason.
Cutting back, losing some yardage as he goes, and brought down by a whole team.
Yeah, he almost run back, passing first down.
Yeah, he almost came back, folks. But what a huge play for Ripley as Ramsey.
That's a good-looking ball. Me and Levi, our camera guy, we was watching them warm up, and they run almost that exact same play in warm up, and Ramsey run right underneath the ball.
Yeah, I think Lincoln County got caught falling asleep there because Ramsey looks like came out of the backfield, and we didn't pick him up.
No, he was there.
So, now for your
kind of just floated back there.
Now if you're Lincoln County, you let him out of a hole. Now you're going to have to bow up as your back's now pinned against the end zone. Ripley.
Looks like we're rushing 3. Big hit. Met there by a couple Panthers.
Brady Anderson, the big man, again, he's just not seeing much on the ground right now.
Nah, it looked like Nolan Ship met him there at the line, and then Jeffers. They got the big sprung out block on special teams.
But I tell you what, I think you're going to see something. They brought Ramsey in motion that time.
Yeah.
Tailback in motion. I think you'll see that play again, but this time they're going to hand it off to him on the outside.
Yeah, just try to mix it a little bit. Looks like he's over, playing tight end now, maybe?
Yep.
Comes out, running, 82.
Wide receiver.
Was that a jet sweep?
That jet sweep, exactly, and that was the guy number 82. Get his name here. We've seen him a few times, Elijah Miller.
Yeah, he's returned a couple of hits.
Yeah, 6'2" senior who's trying to get that, again, trying to get something quick on the outside. I think we might see that play with Ramsey might be a little more successful.
Well, they may have freed it up. You may see the Ramsey play come right now. I mean, hit it in the end zone.
Here we go again. Trips to one side.
We got Anderson in the backfield.
Again,
Anderson leaks out.
Sweep.
Set up. It's like Isaiah Smith brings him down.
Yeah, missed him out of the first tackle. He put a little move on, and that's going to be enough for a first down.
Maybe just took Ripley a couple possessions to settle down.
Yeah, they've definitely found something right now. They got a rhythm. We got to break up this rhythm a little bit. Again, this play action's definitely stops a little bit as they hand off to Anderson, the speed back.
Met hard by Koontz.
That was Isaiah Koontz. He comes up with a big stop. Did pick up 5 on the play. Again, not doing much at the middle, but you see these outsides are starting to pick on a little bit, starting to find some creases on the outsides. Looks that passing game has opened it up a little bit. Well, it's got Lincoln County now guessing a little.
Ripley's got a good mixture going here of run or pass.
Yeah.
And they're being successful with both now.
Almost fumbled the handoff. Again, recovered by number 17, Brady Anderson. Looks like Ty Stevens just lost it off the snap there.
Yeah, and you got to wonder maybe if the football's getting a little wet.
For any of the folks that's
like Chimp limped off the field.
Any of the folks right now watching this on Facebook and YouTube, we're still trying to work out the glitches on our Armstrong neighborhood channel, but it is being shown up on Facebook and YouTube. That we got a guy checking on the head end right now to see if we can get this working on our Armstrong neighborhood channel. So be patient, folks. Again, a little early in this, but we're going to get it down sooner or later. Stevens now rolls out right, looks back
to the corner. Nice diving catch. Touchdown. That was that 30, 80?
I think that was number 30, Ramsey.
No.
It's complete.
I think it was 80.
Let's see what they got here. No, I think it was number
89.
Could have been 89, Blake Cummings.
89.
But again, had 2 receivers there.
Man,
and again, got behind us.
That was a nice catch. Went up after it.
And now Ripley has found a little momentum. They go line up for the extra point. It's up.
And good.
No good. Just a little short.
I told you I can't see pretty good.
So with 3:34 to go here in the first, Lincoln County still leads 16-6. But again, there's a little momentum. Swings back to Ripley. So Lincoln County very important right now to get a good drive.
Well, maybe run some clock here.
We're going to take just a little quick break here to hear from some of our sponsors.
There's so much you can do with technology. It's amazing. Armstrong gives you control of your home network and all the entertainment that makes your world go round. If you need help, we're easy to reach for support too. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
Talk, home telephone service from Armstrong. Keeps you connected to what matters most. Talk brings you all the same great calling features for one low monthly price. Already an Armstrong customer? Add Talk and save on your monthly bill. Visit ArmstrongOneWire.com to find out more. Armstrong, telephone made easy.
Supercharge your internet. Only Zoom Extreme from Armstrong combines unlimited data with whole home Wi-Fi, delivered to you at the fastest speeds possible.
Take control of your child's health care.
And we're back, folks. Again, Ripley with the huge touchdown answer right there, and that's something they needed. They needed that, down 16-0.
Yeah,
they answered back and gave them a little bit of momentum because, this game could have really quickly gotten out of control for them. So they did a nice job.
Yeah, it was a long drive, but you got to look at the, 2 offsides on Lincoln County. I mean,
Yep,
really
kept the drive alive. Ripley now boots it deep. That taken by the Panthers. Nice return up by number 5, Austin Adkins. Takes it out to almost a 30, so a nice return on that. We got a Ripley player, looks like he's down. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
You hate to see him. I know injuries are part of football, but still you just hate to see him. Again, now if you're Lincoln County now, this is where you've got to answer back now. Here you gave up a touchdown, and like you said, we did have some issues. I guess we gave them some first downs.
Yeah.
So, but again, we're going to have to adjust now. The cornerbacks are going to have to get on their horses a little bit and put a little pressure on that quarterback because he's getting awful comfortable.
Yeah, it's like Ripley adjusted really well that series as far as. Spreading the field.
Well, we talked about
away from the run.
We talked about it. They were having no success up the middle, none whatsoever. And so they decided, you know what, let's go ahead and start to open up the passing game, run more to the outside, and boom, just like that.
I think what Lincoln County needs here, they need a long, extended drive with points. They need to, there's 3:26 left in this quarter. You'd like to see them take this ball into the second period and get a touchdown. Run some time.
Yeah, absolutely. A nice, sustained drive. Lincoln County now, twins to both sides. Isaiah Smith solo in the backfield.
Bates hands off to Smith.
Fights hard for just a few yards. There's nothing really going. They blew that up in the backfield. Nice penetration by the Ripley Vikings defensive front. Again, that was the first time we really saw deep penetration in the backfield by the defense. So almost looked like they knew that play was coming. They might have the perfect defense called to the play, and if you do that, there's not a whole lot you're going to do about it.
No, and Ripley's defense have had time to sit over there and get coached up too. So
again, it's out to Smith again, and again, nothing going. It looks like that was number 8, Hunter Brown, the middle linebacker. In the leading tackler on the team so far, we always say being in the ballgame, we have to deal with this young man, and he's as advertised. He's made a nice stop in the backfield, brings up 3rd and long for the Panthers.
Yeah, what was impressive, he come across the whole line there and just wiped that play out.
Lincoln County with trips to the right.
See if they're going to set up some sort of screen pass.
Bates takes the snap.
Back.
Surveying the field, a little bit of pressure, and he is got in the backfield.
Great Bates is circling the backfield.
Brought down by, I believe that's number 70.
Yeah, Carter Hall. Big man came through, but there was pressure. Bates did a good job step up in the pocket, trying to get a little bit of time, but the line just did. They brought the blitz that time, and we did not pick it up well at all.
So Lincoln County going to take a timeout. Looked like he wasn't even touched. Just come through the line.
Yeah, Lincoln County does have some young offensive linemen right now, and when they start bringing blitzes from all different sides, you got to make sure to communicate to who you got and pick that up. And he came untouched and just hammered Bates. Unfortunately, pretty good coverage downfield, and now all of a sudden, Ooh, that old man Momo,
Yeah.
that Momo is swung to the Ripley Viking side.
It has. Folks from Ripley made a long journey down here from Jackson County. So
And let me say this, folks. And if you're looking over here, it's a pretty nice crowd from Ripley coming down
It
through here.
is. Good looking band over there. A lot of folks from Ripley come down. But we used to always say you don't travel that far to lose. So, you know, they've come here to bring it.
Hey, you know what? Listen, folks, I appreciate. We hope everybody from Ripley's enjoying the night. We hope you go home with the loss right now, but hey, we appreciate you all coming down and enjoying us. Hope you're safe going back. But I'm really impressed that they got that many people traveling. You love seeing people support their teams, travel on the road.
Community, you know, it's community school. You know, the community gets really behind the program.
Absolutely. Miller
Nice
now with the
high
punt.
Fielded by 82.
Gets to the
He's
outside.
got the edge. He's gone.
Tries to cut it back. Nice return by number 82, Elijah Miller, who
We called his name a couple of times.
a few times tonight. This is a wide receiver DB, but he returns punts. He's ran the ball. He's done all kinds of stuff. So playing well tonight.
He
And just like that, there's that third special team. You know, we said the 3 phases. That evens it up a little bit now.
well, you got to wonder if that high punt let Ripley set up in their what would you call it, block package?
Oh, yeah, they had a wall left.
Yeah. I mean, so they had time to set that up.
So now Ripley with first and 10 from the 20. Again, bring Ramsey in motion. Going to flare him out of the
Pass.
backfield.
Looking for that same side. Nice catch. That's number 82. With the big return, getting rewarded.
Yeah, he
Miller.
did he must play basketball too, because that time it looked like Isaiah Coons guarding him. And at first we had him covered, and he kind of did a box out.
Yeah, you know, not Isaiah's a good basketball player too.
Yeah, he just
you know,
boxed
and-
him out
Yeah, he
and-
boxed him out and got possession and got in front of him,
And just like that,
which
Ripley's-
Isaiah's given a few inches up on him.
He is. And just like that, Ripley has the ball on the 5. They break the huddle. Receivers split both ways. Ramsey dotting the I backfield. Again, there's a little seam pass. It looks like we had a little miscommunication there between Ripley and the tight end. That was intended for, I think, number 88, Mason White. And to be honest with you, he cut it in. If he'd have stayed straight, it was wide open.
Yeah, I thought on the far side of the field they had man coverage. I was looking for him to go toward the post over there and lay something out for him.
I'll tell you what, that was that old
It
kind of
would've been there.
that Tim Tebow. I mean, you see that jump pass? He didn't jump, but man, that tight end was wide open. So if you're the Panthers right now, you're trying that linebacker, don't get sucked in. They may come back to it because it was there. Now Ripley comes out, twins to the left, single receiver to the right.
Quarterback under center. Hands off up the mid. No. Yeah. That's Anderson fighting for the touchdown. Looked like they had him stood up, and then he just come out of it and run to the left of it.
Yeah, just kept, I guess, moving the legs. To be honest with you, I thought that forward progress had stopped, but hey, listen, like I tell everybody, you play the whistle blows.
Yeah, they didn't blow the whistle, so.
And folks, we're not even into the first quarter yet, and it's now 16-12 with the extra point coming. Looks like Ripley's probably going to line up and go for 2.
Yeah, that would bring them, 16-14 if they make this, which they're firing on all cylinders, passing and running. Why not go for 2?
Yeah, absolutely.
See if we get that pass over to the right-hand side.
Here it is wide open to the outside, and just like that, the Ripley offense has clicked on all cylinders as they found the passing game.
Yeah, they got this halfback coming out of the backfield, and it's there every time. And then when Anderson gets it, he's going to make you pay whenever he's running the ball. He's a big kid.
Like a little text right now to tell people where to find the game, looking for it. So now with 55.7 seconds in the fourth, Lincoln County still to lead 16-14. If you had all the momentum, you had everything going, Now you've let Ripley off the map. Now you're in a ball game.
Yeah, I mean, and you can feel the atmosphere kind of changed a little bit. And there's a lot of ball games that we played. So, Lincoln County fans, stay in this. You're up by
Oh, you're still up. Yeah, absolutely. And really, if you look at it, we can make adjustments because you can see where they're killing. The middle's not hurting us now. We're going to make adjustments and stop some of this outside. But if you're Ripley right now, you're thinking, hey, let's shut them down again on defense like we did before.
Maybe you look at Shadow and the halfback out of the backfield.
Yeah, we're going to put a spy, I think, on one of them guys. Again, another deep booming kick.
Going to be fielded.
Almost fumbled.
A little bit.
Panthers kick it up and get the seam up the middle.
Is that,
I think that was Kuntz. That was number 20, right?
Yeah, Isaiah Kuntz.
Yeah, Isaiah, who fumbled a little bit and then exploded up for a nice return, as Lincoln County has some really good field position, starting on about the 36-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see if Lincoln County either sticks with the run here or tries to catch them off guard and pass on first down.
I think the last time they tried to get that run started, because we were seeing so much penetration on the passing plays, that they try to say, well, let's just back them off a little bit and run a few. So it'll be, like you said, to see what they're going to try to establish a running game here.
But it looks like Ripley back in, they're going to be maybe 4 here coming. Like a blitz off the outside. Going to get him on the blind side. Bates felt it. Nice scramble by Bates. Felt that cover there on the far side.
Yeah, it was nice coverage downfield.
He was coming.
Here from the opposite end?
From the opposite end, and if Bates didn't feel that pressure, it was going to be bad news.
Had good coverage downfield on that, so Bates does a smart thing.
Yeah, picks up 4 or 5 yards here.
Exactly right. If we could get Deji, do you do that?
He can't run. He walks out of the tunnel, too.
Looks like Lincoln County's going to let this go to the end of the first quarter and just go ahead and wait for the...
Yeah, it's smart. It's time of possession here.
So at the end of one, Lincoln County still leads 16-14. We've had an explosive first half first quarter with 30 points put on the board. So we're going to take just a quick break in the action here, and we'll come back with the second quarter.
There's so much you can do with technology. It's amazing. Armstrong gives you control of your home network and all the entertainment that makes your world go round. If you need help, we're easy to reach for support too. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
Talk, home telephone service from Armstrong. Keeps you connected to what matters most. Talk brings you all the same great calling features for one low monthly price. Already an Armstrong customer? Add talk and save on your monthly bill. Visit ArmstrongOneWire.com to find out more. Armstrong, telephone made easy.
Supercharge your internet. Only Zoom Extreme from Armstrong combines unlimited data with whole home Wi-Fi, delivered to you at the fastest speeds possible on our fiber optic network. Zoom Extreme from Armstrong. The future is faster. The future is now.
And we're back, folks. Lincoln County again. Second down and about, they call it a long 5. From the 40-yard line. Great field position for the Panthers. They line up twins to both sides. Isaiah Smith solo as he dots behind the Bates. Shifts down as Bates calls the ball. Hands off to Smith up the middle.
Nice hold.
Quick hit out Isaiah Smith. Boom! He's overrun. Over him. Momentum down Isaiah Smith.
Wow. You talking about a momentum swing run. Just laid the wood to the Ripley defender out. I didn't catch his number. I mean, just.
Well, what's funny, I think he was looking the opposite way at the guy.
Didn't even see him.
And then turned around and seen this guy and just decided to lower the shoulder. Just like that.
Yeah, we said Isaiah. He runs angry. I mean, Not that he's afraid to get hit, but he runs angry.
And had a nice hole that time. I give the interior line
Man.
some credit because, again, he was probably 5-10 yards downfield before he ever got the first guy touched him.
Yeah,
And
that
just
was
exploded.
exciting run by Isaiah Smith.
Lincoln County now going for 2. 2 back, splits Bates. Fakes the handoff. Bates in a little bit of trouble here.
From there.
I think that was a blown play from
Yeah,
the get-go.
I think he was looking to hand off. Smarter Bates just kind of, if that seam was there, he was going to be gone, but just Martin just fall down.
Yeah, I think that one. I think there was a little miscommunication on what play was called, and he did a smart move.
Now, you see 4 white shirts coming at you.
You just get down. Just get down.
Yeah, unless you're Isaiah Smith.
So with 11:49, Lincoln County now leads 22-14.
I think Lincoln County probably only had the ball for, maybe 4 minutes the whole game?
Yeah, so far, they've been a quick hitting. I mean,
just
exploding on offense. And again, folks, I'll tell you, at halftime, we're going to have to.
I'll tell you what, those are 2 pretty big hits I've seen so far. That hit Isaiah just did, and then, the special teams that sprung him, the Jeffers kid, man, he just swallowed that. They come to hit.
Well, at this rate right now, with 11:49 to go here in a second, we're going to have to take like a breathe at halftime, get some oxygen or something.
This is like a Geno Smith, West Virginia game.
Back and forth it goes. Yeah, the Big 12 is now broken out here in Lincoln County, folks.
No doubt.
But now here's going to be the kicker. For Ripley, you're thinking, you're okay, just respond back. For Panthers, you got to think, stop them now. As Lincoln County, little squib kick. Nice recover there by number.
Yeah, Ripley going to have some awesome field position.
Yeah, Hunter Brown did a nice job of just getting that and getting down. So now Ripley's going to start on the on their own 48. So
yeah, this is big.
I don't know if I think that was almost a missed kick. I don't think it was planned.
Yeah, the ball's probably getting a little bit wet too. So
yeah, that dew's starting to fall. Right, it's not raining here, but that dew does make it a little bit, just a little sheen on it. As Ripley comes out now
with a lot of confidence.
Twin receivers, straight eye backfield.
I said they don't roll something on the backfield here. It's worked all night.
Comes 82, fakes
Hands
to him,
off.
give to Ramsey to the outside.
Ramsey lowers his shoulder, fumbles.
Nope, that's actually a helmet. Yep, that was actually Ramsey who lowered the wood there. And
that's number 4.
Colin Miller, he may have took the brunt of that one. Again, Ramsey, another big kid.
So I told you I didn't see real good. I thought that's football.
At first off, I did too.
I was like, why ain't he picking it up?
So he picked up about 4 on that run. Brings up second, a long 6.
That was a hard run by Ramsey.
Again, motion to the outside. Again, the big man up. That's number 17.
That's Anderson.
Brady Anderson bullying ahead for 2 or 3 yards.
Brady Anderson.
That makes me think of, remember the Brady Anderson baseball player that played for the Hoos that had the sideburns? I don't know why I said that.
Well, we've got now a 3rd and 4, big down for the Panthers here. And if you're Ripley, you got to be probably thinking 2 down territory.
Oh, yeah. I mean, why not?
Yeah, I think that one is. We had number 20 and number...
Coots.
Is that 57 for the Panthers?
That was named Isaiah Coons.
Or maybe it's number...
Ian Callahan.
It was 6 and Logan McNeely. But anyway, huge play in the backfield because, again, knocks him out of going for 2. Again, I'm not sure what Ripley was trying to do there, but Lincoln County dialed up the pressure and got home. Nice high spiraling punt going for the corner.
Isaiah Smith lets it bounce once.
Picks it up.
Cuts it back.
Got a seam to the outside. Isaiah Smith.
Putting on a highlight reel at homecoming. Isaiah Smith.
One man to beat.
Takes it to the house. Woo! So I think what we need to do is just have them kick it to Isaiah. He scores. Or we just hand it to Isaiah. He runs over 2 guys and scores.
I can tell you, I guarantee you one thing, folks. Ripley's coaches are not going to kick it to him again.
Yeah,
They're going to kick that one next time out of bounds.
Yeah, or kick it. Yeah, kick it out of bounds.
Okay, I tell you what, again, and you got to give it up. There's some nice blocks on it because he had a nice seam, then does a nice job of cutting it back across the field.
Yeah, I mean, because if he'd run up the sideline, he'd probably got, 10 or 15, but he cuts it back across, then cuts it back again.
Yep.
And then with just the speed that he's got.
Yeah, once he's at it, it's off to the races. Lincoln County now lines up. Kuntz in the backfield, rolling out right. Bates looking to take it himself. And into the end zone for 2. So with 9:40 to go here in the second quarter, Lincoln County extends 30-14 lead. Woo! Again, the Big 12 has definitely broken out. And you know what? Time of possession is still terrible for Lincoln County.
Yeah, what? That's
Let's take a breath. I got to take a breath here for a second because we haven't had time. It's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like, whew.
Oh, this is awesome football. Friday night, ball's in the air.
It is.
The only thing we're missing is leaves changing.
And that's coming soon.
It's coming soon, but, it's a crisp, probably 69, 68 degrees.
Absolutely. And from the few weeks ago when it was like 9,000 degrees, this is welcome, wonderful. And Lincoln County and Ripley both have put on a show here tonight. Now for Ripley, now you're really thinking, okay. Now we've done it before. We came back before, found 2 scores. We're not hurt. We're okay.
Well, this is where Lincoln County's defense has got to really dig down deep
and get a stop.
Another stop.
Yep. As Miller now kicks up to the middle. Big return.
Runs into his own player, still on his feet.
That was Ramsey, number 30.
Ramsey brings it out to the 50.
Joey Ramsey, the ball carrier.
Or the 45.
That's across the 50. Yep, absolutely across the 50. Big return by Ramsey. And you can see what Ripley did right there. They brought Ramsey up a little bit to say, let's get the big man the ball here.
Yeah, Lincoln County's going to kick short. And maybe that's why we ain't been kicking deep.
Yep. The Ripley now comes up to start this series. Single receivers to both sides. 2 backs beside the quarterbacks. They look the handoff. Looks like the Ramsey. And
gets about 2 yards maybe.
Yeah, tries to cut it back. Brought down by number 79, Chris Davis. Again,
that's what Lincoln County's got to do. They're going to run the ball, which kind of surprises me. Ripley's kind of went totally away from what was working with the pass.
Well, what gets me, I'm a little bit surprised. They haven't had much success up the middle. It seems like all their success has come on the outside.
I don't know if it's right terminology, but that halfback out of the backfield, that halfback pass, it's been there.
And you're seeing now, look at Ramsey lined up as the wing back. Goes in motion. Fakes to both. Looking to number 17, it looks like.
Nice
play.
Who was that?
That was number 4, Colin Miller. Does a nice job of coming up, breaking that pass up.
Perfect timing.
He had to throw it. Stevens did that time.
Yeah, he had a lot of
pressure coming around him. It was a really slow developing play. They're trying to get, which is really interesting, trying to get Brady Anderson out in that flats. To me, I thought they might try to get a Ramsey out in the flats.
Looked like they had on the near side here. They had a kid streaking across the field, but he was covered. I mean, the deep could have been there.
Because really the 2 backs that Ripley's got, I think that what seemed to me, Ramsey seemed to be showing a little more speed. I think you want to get him out in open spaces. It looks like we're going to time out by...
I think it may official timeout.
Official timeout. Okay. Not sure what's going on there. It looks like we may have some equipment malfunction out here. Looks like the down marker's got some...
okay. I was going to say, well, if it's equipment, you have to check out. But...
Yeah, it's actual down marker that looks like it's messed up a little bit. Again, just a second home game for the Panthers this year, so it's still early on, trying to make all the adjustments. Take a little quick break here. We're talking about it and talk about some scores here from around the state. We got Hurricane, a future opponent, right now down 14-7 to George Washington. Looks like Robert C. Bird's up on Greenbrier East. See if we can find Midland's up 10-7 on Huntington. That's going to be a real good ball game.
That's what
Capital 3-0 on Parkersburg.
Bridgeport, big time.
Over Liberty Harrison 41-6 here in the second quarter.
Actually met somebody at the beach. They live at Bridgeport, and he's got a couple boys that play. His son's the fullback up at Bridgeport this year.
At halftime, we've got Princeton, who's up on a future opponent, 34-14, is back to action here. Let's just drop back into double coverage. Great coverage downfield, nowhere to go. We had Ramsey doubled up, and
yeah, I think you see where they're going to. You know, and Lincoln County's adjusted well as far as like on the, on Ramsey and Anderson.
That time we shadowed Ramsey, had two guys on him, and quarterback really had nowhere to go with it.
Surprise. If Ripley goes back to Elijah Miller, 82.
Yeah, he's got a couple big plays tonight.
So they have other weapons.
Is this fourth down? Fourth down. Looks like Ripley's going to
be 2 down. Yeah, it's makeable. It's 7 yards.
Yep, 4th and 7.
Look like
gonna back out, a little pressure, but nobody on the outside. Stevens does a really nice job. Nice job of Ty Stevens recognizing quickly that Lincoln County, he could get outside contain. Once he broke out outside contain, there was no one there, so a nice play.
Just wonder if maybe Lincoln County was going to maybe call timeout to adjust for that.
But again, a new fresh set of downs as here comes Ripley again. Again, like I said before, don't give up. We've done it once. We scored twice already, so they haven't panicked. Ripley, 2 receivers to both sides. Straight out backfield.
Under center.
Stevens pitches out to Ramsey.
Nice
speed back. Lowers his shoulder.
That number 8 there first for the Panthers.
Drew Banks and Austin Atkins on the tackle.
No, it's Logan Spinagle.
Logan Spinagle. Again, pick up about what? Say 3?
Yeah, and if you're Ripley, if you pick, they're in four down territory here. So, 3 yards. If they get 3 yards on every play.
Yeah, and, that time you see what they're doing. They're running Ramsey to the outside, Joey Ramsey. And like you said, he's kind of more the speed back, more so than Brady Anderson.
Yeah, Brady's like the enforcer, the bruiser. Even though Ramsey lowered the shoulder and knocked the helmet off earlier.
Ramsey in motion. Tries to get back to the inside, tries to bounce to the outside.
Oh, looks like we're going to get a hold here.
Well, yep, they did throw it. There it is.
I didn't think they was going to. The back did throw it. Back. And that was kind of unnecessary,
It always is, I mean, Ramsey had really already beat someone to the outside, and the guy just tried to grab a hold of our guy.
When he was going to pick up 5 or 7 yards there.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
But that was that's a big play for the Panthers, because now you're going to back them up. They were going to be in 3rd and short yardage situation. Now you got them back in 2nd and long.
Yeah, and you get them back here, and you take them out of 4th down territory.
You can. You really can right now.
You get your 5-yard sack here.
And for Ripley, I think you continue to attack the outside. Again, the passing game, like we said, has been successful. And if you're doing, if it's 2nd and long like this, I'm definitely not looking for anything up the middle. And you look at Ramsey over at wingback here, going in motion. We're going to flare him out. And
just what Lincoln County needed.
Penalty. It looks like they're going to get a face mask, grabbing the helmet, which will be automatic 1st down for Ripley.
Personal foul. Face mask against the Panthers.
And just like that, we're going to keep the drive alive. That's a huge penalty because it was going to come up as 3rd and
a lot.
Monster yardage, but with that penalty comes automatic 1st down.
Yeah, but they're still not the original line of scrimmage here, so.
But I think, what are we doing here?
It should be automatic 1st down.
And they should reset the.
They should bring the chain. Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
they got it.
I thought it was a personal foul, but evidently it wasn't a personal foul.
Well, they got it at 2nd and 15 now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought a personal foul was an automatic first down, but I guess those rule changes have been set. So it's 2nd and still 15 for Ripley. They got tripped to the right.
Is it a spot foul, maybe?
It looks like we're going to get a timeout here.
Yeah, I think the officials are going to talk about this.
I'm a little confused, Tim. I'll be honest with you.
Well, I am too. I'm a basketball guy, and but I know that a personal foul is usually an automatic first.
Looked like a charge to you, didn't it?
Well, it wasn't a charge, but it was interesting.
So let's see what we do now.
What's that mean when they do their hands like that?
Starting the clock. Starting the clock, and it's still
2nd and 15.
2nd and 15. So for the Panthers, you're still got them 2nd and 15. You got them pinned deep. You know.
But it was 3rd down, right? And then they get that. So did they lose it down?
I'm not for sure as Ripley rolls out to the right. Under pressure, heaves it up.
Leveled.
And does a smart thing by just throwing it. He had nothing downfield, so just throws it up out of bounds.
He paid for that. So I didn't catch who laid the lick there, but he paid for holding on to the ball.
So 3rd and 15 from Lincoln County. And I think you do the same thing. I don't think you play coverage here. I think you guard against something deep, but you bring some pressure.
Yeah. I mean, if they pick it up, they pick it up.
And now if you're Ripley, you're still thinking here, if you can pick up 10.
Well, if you can get back up to the
4th and 5.
line.
Get something manageable. Looks like they're going to have 2 backs split out, 2 wide receivers split out.
Takes it back. It's like,
nice coverage, throwing deep, and nice coverage downfield by number.
That's a good-looking ball, though.
Yeah, Colin Miller did a nice job. He was stride for stride with Ramsey on the wing, so that brings up 4th down.
Looks like Ripley's offense stayed on the field. They're going to go for it.
Well, I guess he figures that
maybe
2 explosive plays here. I think if I was him right now, I would probably, it looks like they're going to come out. I would probably punt this.
Yeah, I'd kick it.
6:39.
Well, if my guy couldn't get it out of the back of the end zone, I'm telling you, get it.
Into the, you're kicking this to the corner and get out of bounds if you can pin them inside the 10.
No, yeah. No? No, they're going for it.
No, they're going to punt it.
All right, okay. High punt.
And you can see Smartly kicks that one way out of bounds, and it rolls into the end zone.
Oh, man.
Really a bad break, really, for Ripley. He does a nice job, but the ball
away from Smith. I mean,
but the ball does a nice job instead of kicking out of bounds inside what looked like it was going to be outside the 10. The ball kind of bounced straight.
Well, I thought it was going to, go out of bounds, but it took a Lincoln County roll there. Probably where Calvin cut the grass over there earlier.
Yeah, he probably planned that one. He probably planned that one. A nice job, Calvin. So with 6:30 to go here in the 2nd quarter, Lincoln County has possession, leading 30-14. Then we got timeout Ripley here. Now for Lincoln County, you got plenty of time. Now we have been explosive plays here, but you can still have plenty of time to drive down the field.
Yeah, but, I mean, the way it's been going, they give it to Smith, and he just busted up the middle, and he's gone.
Well, we'll take it. I hate to say this. 30-14, they're up 16. It's 2 scores. 3 scores would be nice.
They get the ball back, too.
Yeah.
Ripley gets the ball. 2nd half. We got the first.
Yep.
So,
tack on one here, go by 3 scores.
Yeah, it'd be nice to march it down, eat up this 6:30.
And if you look at Ripley, for Ripley, defense really hasn't done.
No,
you see 30 points, but they've had 2 special teams.
And Lincoln County's 3 of 4 for 2-point conversions too.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're Ripley, you're thinking, our defense hasn't really done terrible.
No, I mean,
we've done a pretty good job here. Our special teams kind of bit us. I'm looking over here at Ripley's sideline, Tim. Is that number 82 going in early for the Ripley?
Well, I noticed him limping around a little bit after one of the plays.
That's a big loss if he happens to be, he can't return.
Yeah, and we've seen what he could do returning the ball and catching.
Yep.
As
Here's Lincoln County. receivers to both sides. Bates drops back. Has plenty
He's
of
got
time.
a guy on the side.
Chucks one deep.
Is that Smith?
And Isaiah Smith.
Gone again.
Gone.
Hey, Isaiah.
Or rather than a long drive, what you can do is just drop back and throw it deep to Isaiah Smith.
So Isaiah Smith has 4 touchdowns, and there's 6:22 left in the first half.
He just exploded.
He looked like, Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, when Bates, I think, threw that one, he just slung as hard as I could throw it and hit him in stride. What a beautiful pass.
That's one of those, you're not going to overthrow Isaiah Smith. You're not going to. And when Bates dropped back and saw Isaiah in single coverage, he had to smile right there.
Yeah, right there.
I mean, and then he had all the time in the world.
As they line up for 2 now, Bates takes a snap, fakes it, rolls out to his left. Looks like nothing there, trying to make something out of it, and gets down by number 66. Yep, that's Jacob Torres. Again, nothing there in that rollout. I think he was trying to, good coverage in the back of the end zone, so he had nowhere to go with it. So, smart move, just eat that one. But I can tell you right now, with 6:22, Lincoln County has a 36-14 lead. I'm not sure how many more touchdowns are going to happen before this half's over.
I tell you what, if you're Ripley, you got to be scratching your head because it's like, don't kick it to Smith. Kick it out of bounds. What goes to the end zone? We get it on the 20. And then they don't hand it to him, they pass it to him.
And I'll be honest with you, the defensive back, folks,
He
did a good job. He did a great job. He had coverage and everything. It's just
Speed.
I always had coaches for years tell me, we don't mind as long as you do everything right. Sometimes guys are just faster, or bigger, or stronger. But as long as you do the right thing, you can't get mad.
No, and what are you going to tell the kid,
He did everything
get
right.
Fast.
Yeah, you need to get faster.
But you ain't going to get faster in 60. I mean,
Yeah.
you just.
Oh, that's what you look at the kid and say, hey, you did a great job,
Yeah, but Isaiah's a special kid. I mean, he really is. He's a smart kid, fast. If you meet him out here and talk to him, he's well-spoken, polite.
Absolutely.
His brother did the invocation up here in Dakota.
Yep.
Super nice family.
There's Miller now. Kicks down the middle. Fumbled up, but number 14 takes it.
Looking for room.
Tries to get a nice little seam upfield. Finally
Nice
brought down.
take by number 14 for Ripley. That's Virgil Myers. Sophomore.
Another tackle by sophomore Austin Atkins. We've called his name a couple times tonight. Number 5's playing a pretty good ball game.
Yeah, he been impressive in coverage. Only, just aggressive on that pass interference, but that could have been a toss-up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So he played a heck of a ball game tonight.
And the only reason they called that is because, for whatever reason, the Ripley defender's body twisted, and I think they thought he grabbed him.
Yep. Ripley comes in motion. Fumble. Fumble on the play, and looks like the Panthers have got it.
And they have it.
That's number 81.
Oh, that's where is he?
Dustin Jeffers.
Yeah, he had a big block earlier. Now comes up with the fumble.
And now Lincoln County with great field position.
Looking to add on.
Ball on about the 34-yard line. Again, Lincoln County with twins to the right, single sheet to the left.
Okay, here we
Nolan Shimp.
Do they have single coverage on Isaiah Smith again? No.
Just threw it a little low. Try to set that screen up to Isaiah Smith. Folks, if you got to watch it, Bates, as soon as he threw it, it was like trying to beat himself up.
Oh, it was there because he had a hole, and he would have been gone.
A little substitution. We got Nolan Shimp coming off. Again, folks, let me just tell you something about Nolan Shimp. If you remember the Princeton game, early in the game, got hit, what I thought might have been a pass interference, but cracked a rib and hasn't missed a play.
Yeah,
so he's a tough kid, folks.
He is a tough kid. You saw him gingerly coming off the field there.
Yeah, I hope it's just a little ankle sprain there. Not too bad. It's now Isaiah Smith in the pistol formation. Bates fakes the handoff, sets up in a pocket,
He's
throws
got
deep.
Got him. Pick.
No, broken up.
Way to play, turn into cornerback there. Oh, we got a flag.
Probably get a holding penalty.
That's kind of in the back there.
But holding on defensive holding.
Yeah, where it was kind of back in away from the line.
Yep. Defensive holding on Ripley, so that'll march it forward 10 yards for the Panthers.
But didn't know if the ref had the arm to get it up there.
So that should be first down for the Panthers.
First down, Panthers.
The ball on the 25-yard line with 6 minutes to go here in the second period. Lincoln County again knocking on the door. Again, nice job that time by the offensive line. Again, Bates had all day to throw that ball, so they're really doing a great job.
Standing in there tall.
Twins to the right.
Hands off. That's Isaiah Kuntz got a flag coming in. I don't know where that comes from.
That's going to be a holding penalty, and it's going to negate about a 15-yard gain by Isaiah Kuntz. Nice run. Going to get holding on the Panthers.
Holding against the Panthers.
He must have threw that in there late because when that flag come in, there was nobody there.
Yeah. That'll back it up 10, but still first down.
Yeah. And you tell Lincoln, they can pick it back up.
I mean, that one right there was, I'm like you, that was an awful, seemed like an awful quick holding penalty, but again, Lincoln County first down and 10, first and 25, I mean. 20, sorry, first and 20. Again, ball spotted on about the 35.
See, Lincoln County going to take a timeout here.
So with 5:44 here to go in the second period, we're going to take just a quick break in the action. Hear from some of our sponsors.
There's so much you can do with technology. It's amazing. Armstrong gives you control of your home network and all the entertainment that makes your world go round. If you need help, we're easy to reach for support too. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
Talk, home telephone service from Armstrong. Keeps you connected to what matters most. Talk brings you all the same great calling features for one low monthly price. Already an Armstrong customer? Add Talk and save on your monthly bill. Visit ArmstrongOneWire.com to find out more. Armstrong, telephone made easy.
Supercharge your internet. Only Zoom Extreme from Armstrong combines unlimited data with whole home Wi-Fi, delivered to you at the fastest speeds possible on our fiber optic network. Zoom Extreme from Armstrong. The future is faster.
And we're back. Trips to the right from Lincoln County. Bates takes a snap. Hands off up the middle.
Snuff out.
Yeah, that's what this time looks like they had number.
If that was Atkins, Luke Atkins, or Isaiah.
Isaiah Kuntz, the ball
Isaiah
carrier.
Kuntz and number 8, Hunter Brown, middle linebacker, came flying in there. To the right. Bates under some pressure. Throws that just a little high. Looking for Isaiah Smith and held it for a little bit longer.
Ruined it right down the middle.
Yeah, Colin Miller was gone for
Yeah,
6.
if you see him, he was like, hey.
Lincoln County, you may come back and just say, run the same play again. Again, now third down. And again, here for Lincoln County, you don't have to pick it all up in this play.
No, I mean,
It's 2-down territory. If you can pick up 10 here, make it a manageable fourth down. Single receivers to both sides. Bates in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Fakes, little pressure, nice
pick
block.
up on the block by Isaiah.
He's got Colin Miller, just overthrew him by a little bit.
Ooh, Isaiah really.
Yeah, that's the one right there, if you get to see that. But Isaiah Smith does a nice job of peeling back after he takes the fake to help save his quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, that was, and looked like the Ripley guy was coming in hands up too and caught it on the ribs.
Yeah,
that's a big hit.
Yeah, he got hit by Isaiah Smith, but you know what?
Big hit.
You love to see your running back do the dirty jobs. I mean, definitely Isaiah Smith gets all the glory for it, and deservedly so for these runs he's putting on.
Yeah, but you've seen him pick up that blitz.
Because if he don't pick it up,
Bates getting creamed.
Yeah, he's getting slammed.
But yeah, you know, you hate to see Ripley players down.
You do.
Because they're all out here playing and competing, and just hope he's okay.
Yeah, I hope it's nothing serious. Maybe get the wind knocked out of him. I talked to my wife a little bit. You know, she was a former trainer, and she's great at this stuff. I tell you, if they're really injured, and folks, we say it all the time, are you hurt or you're injured? And there is a difference. Injured means you're not coming back in the ballgame. Hurt means, well, you know, I can come back in, maybe got bruised up a little bit. So we hope this young man's okay.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm 43 years old. I don't want Isaiah Smith hitting me.
Yeah, no doubt. I'd like to see that Doc Greg Elkins out on the field.
Yeah, you like to see it. You know, both training staffs went out to check on the young man.
And we're back, folks, as play resumes here. Union County Bates in the shotgun, drops back under some pressure.
Pass. Got a
He's
man
it
wide
deep.
open. Isaiah.
Oh, he dropped it. What? I thought he got it.
Jay Bates' pass intended for Isaiah Coombs.
Yeah, I thought he got that.
He definitely laid out for it. I guess they said it hit the ground.
Ripley takes over on down.
So that was 4th down. So Ripley will take over with 4:47 to go here.
That's third down.
Nope. Nope, Ripley's got it.
No, it should be full.
Ripley has it.
Ripley takes over on down. That'll be first down.
Yeah, they had it wrong on the clock there. So Ripley, with 4:47 to go, takes over possession on about the 36-yard line.
They're needing a score. You know, at this point here, you know, there's no momentum.
Yeah, nice try to hand off up the middle, nothing. Doing again. Lincoln County interior line's done a great job up the middle tonight, shutting down the Ripley running attack. But it seems to me, Ripley's seen so much success for the passing game or outside. Surprised I'm not going that a little bit more.
Ball down to number 81, Dustin Jeffers.
Brings up 2nd and long.
No gain on the 32nd down.
2nd and 10 again. I think with 4:19 to go, if you're Ripley, you got to start.
Surprised you don't start. I mean, it's worked this whole half.
It has worked, exactly.
It's like they totally went away from it this second quarter.
And Ripley now with single receivers,
It's like
straight eye backfield.
The ball again.
Pitch out to Ramsey.
Ramsey not really getting nothing.
Again, met by Nolan Shemp. Well, still going.
Joey Ramsey, the ball carrier.
Again, he runs hard. What really should have been about a 1-yard gain, he turns into about a 5-yard gain. So
I thought they had him down back at the
yeah, I did
about
too.
the line of scrimmage.
Impressed with that kid. He keeps his feet churning the whole time.
Yeah, he comes in strong. He lowers that shoulder and he's coming.
So it brings up 3rd down, and we'll call it a long 5 or short 6.
Yeah, it's
Again, single eye backfield again.
very manageable.
Receivers to both sides.
They're going to run it again.
They run right up to the middle. That's the big man, number 17, Brady Anderson. Again, a pickup of about 3 or 4.
See if they're going to, it's 4th and 3. See if they're going to go for it here, Brian.
This will be an interesting play call. I mean, with
think
3.
Why not? I mean, he's running the ball good. So
But with 3 minutes to go, if Lincoln County stops you here, you're giving them great field position.
It's 4th down.
So 4th, and we'll call it a long 2. Straight eye backfield. Receivers split to both sides.
see if they don't maybe try to pass it here. No, yeah.
It's quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keep.
And he will spin on the spot. I think they're going to give him the 1st down.
Generous spot.
Very generous spot. I thought usually they go about the midsection. So the ball, I thought the ball got to the line. But hey, 1st down.
1st down, Ripley.
Gutsy call.
Moves the chains.
It moved the chains. Gutsy call by the Yeah, that was number 14, Virgil Myers, who's a 5'6" sophomore.
So they got Brady Anderson listed as one of their quarterbacks too. Curious they, didn't go with him, the bigger body.
Yeah. Well, no, now here we got back no, it wasn't the quarterback. Here's
the original quarterback.
Yep,
Yeah.
Stevens. Throws the
Pass.
slant.
Oh,
Ooh, almost.
tripped up.
Stevens pass complete to number 6.
Well, that looked like number 16, Blake Aggins, on the coverage. He, I think,
Yeah.
gave a little bit too much right there, which with a minute 38 to go, you're not giving anything deep, and he did get just enough of him.
Well, he got in there and tripped him up, and I mean, if he doesn't trip him up, he's probably scoring there.
Yeah, he's going for 6.
That clock's still ticking.
Yep, minute 26, 25.
Ripley doesn't seem to be in a hurry. Kind of walks up to the line.
Trips to the right, single receiver left.
Shotgun, quarterback takes.
Rolls out to the right. Dumps it off to number 14.
Tackled by Shemp, and looks like number 4.
Colin Miller. That was Virgil Myers, the one that played quarterback on that little dump pass. Again, for Lincoln County, you did a pretty good job of keeping it covered downfield and just give up the short pass.
And that's what you want to do.
Absolutely.
Make Ripley burn those timeouts and, maybe stop them here, which would be a huge win for Lincoln County's defense.
Yeah, because right now, after they can the ball is on the 32-yard line. They're definitely with 57.3 seconds to go. They're right in the scoring position.
You got a 4-down territory here.
And like you said, for Ripley, if you can punch this in, at least get it to 20, maybe 20, 22, and then you get the ball back and you score again, you're right.
You're right back in it.
And here's, for the coaching staff for Lincoln County, this is where you really need the crowd to start getting into it a little bit, get them fired up a little bit, after that long delay. And again, we're hoping that kid's okay. We're going to say praying for him that he's going to be just fine. But now, Lincoln County maybe starts thinking, well, they're going to run it. They got that one quarterback. Let's dial up some pressure here.
I think you just stick to your guns on defense. It's working. I don't think Ripley's too concerned about taking a poke deep. I think they're just going to run the ball and take these short passes.
We got Ramsey again at the wingback position, getting us a little pressure up front. Quarterback rolling out. Nothing really there, and he just kind of throws it away. Again, nice play by Ty Stevens.
That's a hard throw to make, too, across your body like that.
Yeah, very hard to throw. Again, we had a receiver double coverage, so he did a nice job of just, I'm going to throw this one down. Let's live to play another down. 49 seconds, 3rd down.
That's smart on Lincoln County. They're not going to get beat deep, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, don't let anything behind you right now. That's what you're thinking. Ripley breaks the huddle. Looks like they're going to go twins right, single receiver left, but Ramsey playing that wingback position. Look for him to flare out of the backfield. Again, Lincoln County again with a little bit of pressure coming up.
He's going to keep it. He's got room.
He's got some room, and
just
going to be
right there
just a little short. I think with 45 seconds, I'm going to say he's a little short, but it's definitely 4th down territory for
he's
Ripley.
Yeah, and right here, you maybe go Wildcat with Brady Anderson and just run it right up the gut.
You can see Ripley.
Yeah, they had to stop the clock there with 35 seconds.
It's close enough. I guess they're calling it 4th down. So 4th down, and what would you say, 6 inches?
It ain't much.
They can almost sneak this right here and get it, and so they would have them. I think they got one time. Nope, they're out of timeouts.
Yeah, they just took their last one.
So you got to tell your guys, get the 1st down, maybe get up, spike the football.
For the fake spike and go deep.
Fake spike and go deep.
Maybe you're calling 2 plays right here.
You could be. Yeah, absolutely.
You get it, line back up. Because you're not going to have anybody downfield if you're going to try to sneak it. Everybody's going to be right there, so you just stand back up.
Yep.
Set the ball. And does the clock stop whenever they move the chains?
Yeah, clock will stop when they move the chains.
Clock will stop, so they'll have plenty of time.
Yep.
If they call 2 plays right here.
Now, this is that territory for Lincoln County that you want to be a little careful because you don't want to get burnt deep, but you don't want to give up too. We got to give a little, but we Can't give up too much here.
Yeah, you probably tell Ripley, your kids, you sneak it here if we get it. Everybody line back up. Go deep. If you don't get it, then the clock stops, and then you can get a play in.
Here goes the big man up the middle, and there it is. He got the first down. Again, the clock will stop just so they move the chains.
Let's see if they don't go deep here.
Well, the chains, they're going to have to wait. They're trying to run it.
Okay, okay.
The clock has restarted back up, and the quarterback spikes it. So with 24.2 seconds, second down and 10. Again, yardage for the first down right now is not really important. They're thinking end zone.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of, I don't know. I mean, I would have almost
had the 2 plays called and then just run the second one right now.
Yeah, maybe go each corner of end zone. Maybe have somebody go toward the, post and then to the goal post.
Yep.
And
just try to get something and tell your quarterback, either throw it out or throw it somewhere where
in your head, count to 5 seconds and get rid of it.
Yep. So they got trips to the right, single receiver left. Lincoln County with the play into the high safety. Quarterback drops back, throws over the middle, and caught by Ramsey, number 30.
Nice catch by Ramsey.
I think that Panthers are a little slow on that one as now they line up and spike it. With 12.5 seconds to go, there was that moment you wanted the Panthers safety that time that you wanted to give a little bit, but maybe gave a little too much,
Well, I would say you want to play center field, but maybe don't go past the 5.
Yeah, I thought really when he first threw it, I thought, oh, this may be picked. Yeah. This may be picked. But Ramsey, again, this kid is so tough. He's running back, he's receiver, and he runs hard. He makes the tough catch. I knew he was going to get hit that time.
Just went up there and got it.
Yeah, I knew he was going to get hit.
And we've seen that, that's the second awesome catch. He had a good catch down here in the wide open field.
Yeah.
Over the shoulder.
Yeah, this kid's, what grade's Ramsey in? Is he a
junior?
A junior, 6'3", 205.
Ripley's, like you said, they're young. It looks like a lot of their players are, they're going to be here another year.
Yeah, exactly. So to see this Stevens to Ramsey combo, you're going to see them next year too.
Yeah, so, a lot of game.
Yeah, if you're the Ripley fans, you're saying, hey, we're going to see some more of this next year, another year experience. So
they're only going to get better.
The future looks bright. So here, this is going to be interesting with 12.5 seconds. And if you're Ripley,
they're going to run it.
But if you don't get it,
well, you spike it again.
If you have time.
Yeah.
So it'll be an interesting call here.
I run it right up the gut here.
With the 2 big men, I think you almost have to.
Yeah. And I think.
Look to the left-hand side. They give it to the big man, and he gets chopped down. He gets chopped down. He doesn't get it. No. Huge stop by the Panthers. Because that's going to do it. So a monster stop for Lincoln County to stuff Brady Anderson at the 1-foot line.
Yeah, that huge win for Lincoln County there.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know what. Yeah, it's huge. Honestly, with your 2 bigs, that was huge.
I'm surprised they didn't go with the, let the fullback lead and bring the tailback with it. Yeah. Get that lead blocker in there. But Lincoln County, again, gets great penetration, stuffs and flies scrimmage. So here at halftime on homecoming night, folks, we got Lincoln County 36, Ripley 14, and that may have been the key play of the ball game.
Oh, yeah. Well, like you said, you didn't give enough time there for your fullback to open the hole.
Yeah.
There's no reason why. But Lincoln County sold out to the middle. So, if you do that little jump pass, the Tebow pass, it's 6.
And then even if it doesn't complete it, you still get another playoff.
Or if you sweep that guy out to the right.
That was a shocker right there for me. And then, well, folks, we're going to take just a little break here, and we'll bring up some halftime. But real quick, before we go, I want to say this, Tim. First half analysis, Isaiah Smith show.
4 touchdowns.
Expect to see a lot more of that in the second half.
Yeah, a lot of big hits. Exciting, and Ripley just high-powered offense, too.
It's
I
going to
look
be
for a
exciting
shootout.
second half. It's
There's
going to be exciting
We're
second half.
going to make adjustments, and they're going to come out fire. And Ripley gets the ball back first.
Yep, so here we go. We'll see what we got. Well, folks, we're going to take just a little break here, and we're going to bring you the halftime festivities of Homecoming Lincoln County 2021. We'll let you enjoy some of this wonderful music that our Lincoln County High School band puts together. We'll see who gets the homecoming queen, and we're going to bring you a little special interview right here at the end of halftime. So enjoy just a quick break, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes.
A dead 9-volt? Yeah. What did you say it was? Dude, this game's this last week. Yeah. Plus, the way they were both scoring anyway, the clock wasn't moving.
That's like we only had the ball maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah. Ripley's not going to score 36 points. I don't think that will.
They went away from the pass.
They was killing them.
I brought that halfback out every time.
Yeah. Swing pass every time. It was wide open.
And then he's so big, he's going to pick up so hard for him to get him down.
He took the guy out too. He's a good ball player. He's not real fast, but he's so big.
Yeah.
Like
When
it's
he
hard.
lowered that shoulder, that gets him.
Yeah. Like he'd be hard to tackle.
This is a rare thing to
I
have.
know. It's a good ball game.
I mean,
I wonder how good Ripley is.
they're real young.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Like their
to
quarterback's
Panther Homecoming 2021.
like they'll break it out.
Tonight we're going to begin our ceremony tonight. We would like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Christian, Lucas and Mario Dean, and Jody Ryan Ford. Mr. Christian, who are Dean, originally from Tampa, Florida, is the son of Chris Ryan and Sarah Tripp. Lucas is a
I'm
member
white, I have
football and
ESPN.
basketball team.
I think I saw
LCHS, Marshall University, for his first
I wasn't going to watch it.
secondary education.
Played down.
Lucas was unable to attend
Yeah, if I turn it on and it ain't playing, I'm good.
This freshman is Jody Ryan Porter.
They just start, but
Jody from West County is the daughter of Nicole and Cody Porter.
If they
Jody is a member of the soccer, basketball, and track teams, and plans to go to
hey, you got
WVU
missed in the
after
bowl game.
graduating.
I mean, you got missed in the bowl game, and you're the
This
starter.
freshman Jody
the guy
Ryan
you're
Porter.
replacing him.
Yeah.
We won it though, didn't we? Did we win the bowl game?
Next is Mr. and Miss Sophomore,
I can't remember.
Mason Andrew Groves and Megan Ann Williams.
Is it on?
Mr. Sophomore is Mason Andrew Groves, originally from Jacksonville, North Carolina, is the son of Richard and Beth Groves. Mason is a member of the LCHS band. He plans to attend Marshall University to earn a
That's the
teaching
only
degree
reason we
in
beat them
teaching
for
skills.
because they were
Mason says you have one life. You have one life, so live it according to you and your truth. Take every negative thing thrown at you in life and make it positive. Mr. Sophomore, Mason Andrew Gross. This sophomore is Megan Ann Williams. Megan is from Granger and is the daughter of Christy Williams and E.J. Williams. Megan is a member of the volleyball team at LCHS. Megan's future plans are to attend WVU to become a pediatrician. This sophomore, Megan Ann Williams. Mr. and Miss Junior and Noah Ryan Atkins and Braylon Nicole Shin. Mr. Junior, Noah Ryan Atkins from Ranger, is the son of Jennifer and Jesse Atkins. Noah is a member of the LCHS Building Construction Program and the Early College Academy. After graduating, Noah plans on pursuing a career in civil engineering. Noah says good luck to the football team. Mr. Junior Noah Ryan Andrews. Noah was unable to attend the game, but we applaud him for winning this junior. This junior is Braylon Nicole Shemp from Hamlin. She is the daughter of Josh and Stacy Shemp. Braylon is a member of the LCHS cheer team and Panther Way Healthcare CTE program. Braylon enjoys riding on the razor, shopping, traveling, and spending time with friends and family. After graduating, Braylon plans to continue her education in the healthcare field. This junior, Braylon Nicole Shemp. Mr. and Miss Panther candidate Dustin Jeffers and Grace Caroline Chafin. Mr. Panther candidate Dustin Jeffers from West Hamlin is the son of George and Carrie Jeffers. Dustin is a member of the football team, aerospace engineering program, and pep club. After graduation, Dustin plans pursuing a bachelor's degree in engineering at Marshall University. Mr. Panther candidate, Dustin Jeffers. Miss Panther candidate, Grace Caroline Chafin from Ranger. She's the daughter of Lauren and Aaron Chafin. Grace is the captain of the LCHS girls soccer team.
Neither the building nor the camp had a drop.
Early childhood education.
I think they're in the camera until they finish that.
That girl didn't look 18.
I
imagine
She is, and I found her TikTok. Because I was curious, like, whenever she was in, when I was in there before, she went like that, and she has tattoos all right here.
Mr. and Miss Panther candidate, Nolan Shemp and Aaliyah Cyrus. Mr. Panther candidate, Nolan Shemp is from Buffalo. Is the son of Josh and Stacy Shemp. Nolan is a member of the LCHS football, basketball, baseball, and fishing team. After graduation, Nolan plans on attending college and furthering his football career. Nolan hopes one day to pursue a career in zoology and ethology. Nolan said you can take the boy out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the boy. Shake and bake, beat Ripley. Mr. Panther candidate, Nolan Shemp. Miss Panther candidate, Aaliyah Cyrus. Aaliyah is from Garrett's Bend and the daughter of Brian and Emily Cyrus. Aaliyah is a member of the LCHS team. After graduation, Aaliyah plans on attending college and studying to become a pediatric surgeon. Miss Panther candidate, Aaliyah Cyrus. Mr. and Miss Panther candidates William Klein and Kaylee Sampson. Harley's four. He's the son of Freddie Smith. Will is a member of the D&D club at LCHS. Will plans on joining the Huntington Fire Department after graduation and hopes to expand his firefighting career. William was unable to attend tonight, but we applaud him for being a Mr. Panther candidate. William Klein. Miss Panther candidate Kaylee Sampson from Hamilton. She's the daughter of Heather Sampson and Jeffrey Sampson. Kaylee is a member of the LCHS band and a proud SAD member. After graduation, Kaylee plans on attending college with a focus on anthropology. Kylie was unable to attend tonight. We applaud her for being a Miss Panther candidate. Kaylee Sampson. Mr. and Miss Panther candidate William Charles Irwin and Addison Marie Sanders. Mr. Panther candidate William Charles Irwin is from Midtown and is the son of Angie and Doug Irwin. William is a member of the LCHS band, cybersecurity, computer science, and game design programs.
After graduation, he planned on attending Armstrong University to study video production. He wants to enjoy the hearts, smiles, the faces, Jewish eyes, and knees to the ground for the rest of the journey through life. Bill says the ones that are crazy that I think they can change the world are the ones who do. We won't live too long thinking tomorrow will be our day, but that we will succeed later. Mr. Panther candidate William Charles Early. Miss Panther candidate Addison Marie Sanders from Ranchland. She's the daughter of Becky and Stephen Sanders. Addison is a featured player of the LCHS marching band and secretary of the Early Childhood Education Program. After graduation, Addison plans on attending Marshall University to become a pediatrician. She says, I'm thankful for the opportunity to represent the class of 2022. It's been a great year so far. I cannot wait to make memories of my friends. Miss Panther candidate is Addison Marie Sanders.
I don't get it. Yeah. Like you be fucking vaccinated too. Yeah. Like when I got the like I could see all the answers.
Crowning Mr. and Miss Panther is 2019 Miss Panther Emily Brown. We begin with Mr. Senior, Dustin Jeffers. Miss Senior is Aaliyah Cyrus. Aaliyah Cyrus. Mr. Panther is Nolan Shamp. Miss Panther, Grace Chase.
Let me go ahead and swing it now.
Hey, get ready. Well, all right, folks. Well, welcome back to the game. But I got a little surprise here. We're going to get joined here by, as you can see, some of the youth here that's playing for the flag football, sponsored by the Hammond United Methodist Church this year. It's the first year we ever sponsored a flag football. So, hey, kids, come up here. I want you to do me a favor. Right now, one at a time. Just give me your name.
Jack Schultz. Braxton Atkins. Eli Schultz. Landon Miller. Grayson McCollum. Nathan McNally. Eli Wade.
Come up here, big man.
Brody Dudley. Clayton Mosley.
And we got to have, come up here, cheerleaders. Come up at the front. I want to get you all up in the front. So what's your name?
Jason McCormick.
So when do y'all play again?
This Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yeah.
Is it right here? Right here?
Yeah.
Cheerleaders, you going to be here? So folks, listen. If you get a chance this Sunday at 1 o'clock is the first game, come out to Lions Club Field, watch these kids put on a show in the first ever flag football league. And guys, again, it's fun, it's nonstop action, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're going to,
Girls will be performing at halftime this week too.
and absolutely, you heard that. The cheerleaders will be performing at halftime, and they are absolutely loud because I hear them on the sidelines right here coaching. So kids, appreciate it. Thank you for coming out here and enjoying this. Are you enjoying this game here?
Yeah.
Who's going to win this game here? Who's that? All right. And again, folks, it's a Christian-based league. It's run by Upward Sports. So come on out, support these kids, and I promise you'll have a good time. Awesome. Nice job, kids. Nice job.
Immediately following tonight's game, the Ripley High School Marching Band will be performing their 2021 show on our field immediately after the game.
Check, check, check. There it is.
Get out your 50-50 ticket.
And welcome back, folks. Here, getting ready to start the second half. Congratulations to all the winners. Is Mr. Senior, Miss Panther.
Tonight's winner is a blue ticket, number 3878345.
They just now announced the
You've got the winning blue
winner
ticket,
of the
387
Lions Club 50-50 drawing. So somebody's having a little money tonight.
Going to get some money back from the concessions.
Absolutely. And again, folks, I want to thank the kids that came out from the Hammond United Methodist Church Flag Football League. Man, folks, I tell you, I happen to be a part of that league. It's a great organization. It's a Christian base. We know you get a lot of scripture readings at halftime. They do a little devotional in every practice. If you want your kid involved, reach out to the folks at the Hammond United Methodist Church. We're still taking some sign-ups. If you want a kid wants to sign up, we can get a uniform ordered for them. It's going up to October, but it's such a fun league. I mean, it is nonstop action, and we get the kids, as you can see how excited they are. Man, they run up and down the field. So for the first year, it's been fantastic. And like I said, all the parents seem to be having a good time. The kids will be having a good time. And I can tell you, they call me into coaching, Tim, and I get as much out of it as they do.
Yeah, it looks like y'all had a good turnout for first year.
Yeah, we really did, and I think it's just going to grow. And again, the most important thing is, as long as we tell people, we introduce these kids to teach them the fundamentals, to have fun at that age. We introduce them to God in that and get a foundation for these kids for the rest of their life. So I'm really enjoying it and so proud of all those kids. I'm telling you, folks, we'll say this, we've got some youth in Lincoln County that are very bright and got a bright future.
Yeah, and even the volunteers, it takes a lot to do that. The concessions, the field, the equipment.
Yeah, absolutely.
It takes a lot of moving parts in a league like that.
It doesn't just happen, folks. We'll get ready for here the second half as Miller gets ready to kick off for Lincoln County again. That huge stop here. Let's see if the Panthers at the kickoff. It's going to number 14.
Number 14.
Myers
played a little bit of quarterback earlier.
Nice little run. Looks like he was brought down by number That's 16.
Virgil Myers, ball carrier.
Blake Atkins.
Yeah, that would be Blake.
That was one of them on the tackle.
Blake Atkins.
So now let's see if Lincoln County can maybe, to see what, again, it's going to be really interesting to see what Princeton does. Really haven't had much success up the middle. I mean, Ripley. But see if they do something on the outside.
Yeah, they've been in here making adjustments and maybe see if the halftime.
Ramsey tried to run the ball, but there's Nolan Shemp with the tackle. He tried to cut that back, and again, just nothing doing really up the middle all night. That Panther defense in the interior line and the linebackers have done a fantastic job of shutting down the middle. But again, for Princeton, I keep saying I want to start bouncing this stuff to the outside, or like you said, seem to have a lot of success passing the football.
Yeah, but Ripley may be content on just making the run work here.
Yeah.
They may. It'll be curious to see. It seems like the whole second quarter they was committed to the run.
Yep.
Although the pass, worked really well for them.
Again, single back. Receivers will coming in motion now. That's Myers. Fumble. I'm not sure if they're actually going to hand that off to Myers coming across, or a little bit of a miscommunication.
Kind of looked like it's going to be a direct snap when he come across, just missed time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then the quarterback tried to shuffle it, like that little shuffle pass.
Yeah, a little tip pass
Yeah.
that Tavon Austin made famous.
Oh, yeah.
Graham brings up 3rd and long for the Vikings. Again, splitting the big tight end out to the right. Ramsey in the slot. Trips to the left. Bringing Myers in motion. Take the handoff.
Big by Kuntz.
Isaiah Kuntz did a wonderful job of reading that one.
Ty Stevens pass intended for number 17, Brady Anderson. Broken up by Isaiah Kuntz.
Yeah, Brian, I believe if Isaiah had been a step quicker, he would have been in the end zone right now.
It's 4th down.
Yeah, he read that one that was reading the chapter of the book,
all
wasn't it?
over that. Ripley back to punt.
Again, trying to
kick.
kick that one away.
Smith
Unfortunately,
fields
he's
it.
got it.
Fakes, comes back across.
They did a nice job of corralling him down there because for a moment, I think everybody on the Ripley sideline was holding their breath.
Oh, yeah. Just that 15-yard run there was, it was exciting.
In a moment, he could break that one.
Because, you had a couple good fakes there.
Yeah, when he first cut it back to the left, I went, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's got to sing. Again, now for Lincoln County, I think it's important right here to go ahead, and it would be nice to get points on this drive.
Yeah, it maybe run some clock, but the points.
Yeah, got to get points.
And they done the defense come up big. So Isaiah Smith.
Yeah, nice hard run brought down by number 64 and number 30 Ramsey. Number 64, that would be Austin Litton, 6'1" senior this.
But you get Lincoln County's defense come out, done what they needed to do. They put a stop to any hope Ripley had of swinging and getting the ball back, at the second quarter or the second half first.
Little inside handoff.
Won't be enough for the first down.
But Luke Atkins powers in for the first down.
Luke Atkins, the ball carrier.
Nice little fake that to Isaiah and then come back with Luke up the middle, a little quick hitter.
Stop was made by Joey Ramsey. First down, Panthers.
In Lincoln County, really doing a nice job now, getting to some nice establishing some good runs. Like we said right now, a nice, good sustained. Really haven't had a sustained drive.
No, it's just been.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing at all wrong with that. It just gives Ripley a lot of time.
Yep.
But yeah, nothing at all wrong with that.
Twins to the right.
Takes.
Yep, give the hand off. Isaiah makes a couple miss.
And he could go. Some laundry comes in.
Yep, that's going to be a holding on the wide receiver, I think, out here. And that's such a tough block to make. Again, you're one-on-one in the island out there, so everybody sees you.
Yeah, that is tough. You know, and you're wanting to be the guy to spring Isaiah there.
Actually blocking back.
Oh, well.
Against the Panthers.
Okay, I guess they got him trying to come back in. And unfortunately, the way Smith runs going back, forth, left, right.
Yeah, and that may not even been the receiver's fault at all.
Yeah, he could have caused that. I mean.
Almost. And you hate to say it, if you're a receiver, you almost just let him go because Isaiah is athletic enough.
To make one man, yeah.
He can make the man miss.
So it brings up still first down. 10 yards to go. Twins to the right. Twins to the right, single receiver left. Quick hit pass.
Number 4.
Out to Miller.
Nice pickup.
Oh, we're going to get another penalty here. Not sure what that one will be.
That one come in a little late.
He was brought down by Ramsey. Didn't really see anything. Maybe he got a face mask, I don't know. Personal foul.
Targeting against Ripley.
They called a targeting penalty on that one, which is, and maybe he did, because I know that when I see this play, they have to lead with their head and leave their feet, like almost like a missile projection. I don't know, maybe he did. I missed that one. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
First down, Panthers.
No, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. I
mean,
really didn't. It's Lincoln County now. Twins to both sides. Isaiah Smith single back. Brings the man in motion. Isaiah Kuntz.
Bates gets it.
Hands back out to Kuntz.
Oh, no, flag.
And Kuntz is going to score, but I got a funny feeling that was going to
a block.
Yeah, I think that's going to come back. Maybe he got a face mask. I don't know.
I believe that was
Hands back out to Kuntz. And Kuntz is going to score, but a funny feeling that was going to block. Yeah, I think that's going to come back. This is stuff. Maybe he got a face mask. I don't know. Hands back out to Kuntz.
You're looking at, I mean, you score here, and it's probably over.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of time left, but
And Kuntz is going to score, but
County here, and the coaches want to, they want to punch us in as quick as possible, and get some of these other kids on the sideline, homecoming, playing time out here in front of these kids, or everybody too. So,
and those plays right there just drive you crazy. Now it brings up first down and long. And off the Kuntz on the jet sweep.
Looks like the same play.
Trying to get outside. Picks up about, 10?
Yeah, it looks like going to be back at the original line of scrimmage.
Nice play. Good seal, good seal on the outside. He kind of outruns the guy to the corner. I like that jet sweep action.
Yeah, I mean, that really worked. I think all the focus with Ripley is on Isaiah Smith.
And rightfully so.
Isaiah Kuntz is pretty explosive too.
Absolutely. Now Lincoln County lines up. Twin receivers to both sides. Smith single back. Bates. Kuntz goes in motion. Bates hands off to Isaiah, and the quick hitter up the middle makes one man miss. Spins.
Spin move.
He sees it and touchdown. Isaiah Smith.
Number 5.
What a
night.
I loved the spin move.
I did too. Then drug a Ripley defender into the end zone with him.
I mean, made the first guy miss. The second guy has a bead. He slaps that spin move, and then what I like about him, he explodes. And that next step, he's at full speed.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't do the spin move, I was looking for him to drop the shoulder and do the boom again.
Lincoln now lines up for 2. Divide backfield. Bate gets the snap. Hands off up the middle.
Kuntz will get the 2.
Nice hole up the middle.
Luke Atkins, sorry. Luke Atkins.
Conversion is good.
Yeah, that was Luke Atkins on the middle. And what a nice job by the interior offensive line. That was a monstrous hole. He went in the end zone untouched.
Yeah, just opened it up.
Yeah, that offensive line starting to flex its muscles here a little bit in the third quarter. And that right there was what we said we needed. A nice, good, long, sustained drive. Picked up some first downs. Again, clean up some penalties.
Yeah, I mean, and the defense come out, first of all, with the 3 and out with Ripley. Gets the ball back with good field position, and the Panthers, march it down the field and score.
Yep.
I'm sure that's just how they drew it up.
If you're a coach, that's exactly how you want to draw it up.
With the exception of the penalties.
Yeah, with the exception of the penalties. Yeah, that's the one play, when you watch film and you're going to be all excited because you scored, but then coach is going to pull it back and go, but why did we do this?
Oh,
why did we hold here?
They will really focus in on, and rightfully so,
Always
like
get
you
better.
said, if it's a close ball game.
You always try to get better. You're always improving.
Let's see if Lincoln County sticks with kind of that, like that swift kick up the middle and keep it out of the.
They got Ramsey right in the middle this time. Kicks a little higher this time.
Kicks it out. Misses.
Oh.
This could be trouble for Ripley.
Yeah, he picks up the snap.
Oh, nice block.
Nice return, though. But I tell you what, those are always the scariest because it seems like when a guy loses the ball, people go outside their lanes. They start trying to converge in, and then you get that quick hitter. So it was a good job. Good return, but a nice job by the Panthers not giving up a big play. Now, with 6:52 to go here in the third, a little bit for Ripley, it's go time now. I think we're going to have to.
If they go back to the pass play and it's working, you got to scratch your head and wonder why'd you go away from it.
Yeah, why'd you go away from it? Ripley now single receivers. Ramsey again playing the wing position.
Looks like they're going to be content.
Goes in motion, hands off to the big man up the middle.
Run it.
Big man turning his legs. A little bit of rugby action here as the big man, Brady Anderson, carries the pile for 10 yards.
That's a hard first down there.
And I will say this about the Ripley running backs, folks. If you want to see hard running backs, their feet never stop.
And they're big body kids, and just, like you say, they just keep.
They keep the legs churning.
Really push that foul.
So now they line up. Ramsey.
This second one would be the probably uncalled. Don't look good.
Looks like they're going to get.
I didn't quite see what.
Colin Miller on a personal foul. I'm not for sure what happened there.
I don't know. Coach telling him sit down, so he ain't. He's not entertained with whatever happened.
Yeah, that's not real happy, especially when you got a 44-14 lead. The one thing you don't want to do is give up 3 yards with the clock not moving.
He must have said something.
I will say
really
the pass interference call was.
Oh yeah, it wasn't.
That was terrible.
Yeah, that wasn't.
I mean, there was actually a gap.
Well, they both tripped and fell.
Yeah, there was actually space between them, and then really, to be honest with you, it wasn't.
There was no body contact at all.
None, and really, I don't even think the ball was even catchable, but. So 44-14 with 6:22 to go here in the third quarter. Ripley, straight out of backfield. We're going to hand off up the middle of the big man again. He churns ahead for about 3.
Yeah, the pass is there. I guess you got to keep the defense honest with the run here. You got your big backs picking up big yardage, but, you're down 44-14.
Yeah, there's still a lot of time to go in this ball game, so.
And then, I don't know, they really ain't in no hurry to go back and get the play and come back up. The clock's running.
This time they drop back with Stevens. He's rolling out to the right under a little bit of pressure. Throws towards the end zone.
Not to be had.
But good double coverage. I'll tell you what, that was a really smart throw. He threw it in one place that only his receivers get a shot at it. Either nobody's going to get it or my guy's going to get it. So, and again,
across his body on the run.
Nice throw. Nice throw. That's what I was thinking myself because, rolling out to your left, you're right-handed. and throw a pretty accurate pass.
Shouldn't that be third down? They ran it, and then they just passed it.
I think it is third down.
Okay.
It's third down. The clock's not right, but it's third down.
All right, yeah.
Clock operator's slacking a little bit. There we go. There we go. We got it right now.
They must be watching our commentation.
Yeah, listen to our broadcast. 3rd and 8. Pistol formation. Ramsey in motion. Fakes to him. Rolls out to the right. Great coverage
Nothing there.
downfield.
Scrambles around.
Breaks free almost. Nice job. And that will be another penalty.
Oh, it's going to be on Ripley. That's a block in the back here.
You can usually get one right there. They usually set up, when a quarterback cuts back like that, you can get a lot of these crackback blocks and get that.
I don't think it was crackback. I think it was a block in the back.
Block in the back, yep. On Ripley, just as good. Good call, Mr. Official.
Yeah, you hate that, you know, because
great play by Stevens.
Oh, yeah, it kept the play alive, and it's like, man, like he would have picked that yardage up without that, you know.
Yep.
So it's like.
And, you know, Stevens, who great coverage downfield by the Panther secondary because there was nowhere to go. And he does a nice job, shows a little fleet of foot, little scatting around back there, and looks like a little Fran targeting.
Oh, yeah, and he had some guys coming after him.
He did.
That was real good field awareness, you know, to find that lane and come back across the field.
Yep. Still 3rd and 8. So Ripley still definitely in 2-down territory here. They got trips to the right. Single back beside Stevens. Stevens takes the snap.
Got a guy down the middle.
He just overthrows him.
That looked like that play to set up that goal line stance at the end of the first.
Yeah, I mean, that was, again, I don't think there was anything there. I think he made his mind up. He was going to Ramsey no matter what that play. And free safety did a nice job that time of.
Well, he had a guy in front of him and behind him. Yeah.
Had a guy underneath and over the top, so it had to have been a perfect pass. So 4th down.
4th and 8. Ripley's got to go for it here. Be curious to see if they just try to pick up the first down or, you know, maybe
go to the zone.
Yeah, go for the end zone.
I think I'll try to get Ramsey something out in the flats.
Yeah, maybe that halfback, like, sweep pass coming out of the backfield. Yeah, I mean, it was there.
It was there. Again, bring Ramsey in motion. Got him flared out, throwing it deep. Pretty good coverage. And broken up. I think that was defended by, I think it was Isaiah Kuntz on the coverage. Did a nice job that time. Again, nowhere to go with the football. The quarterback had nowhere to go. So nice job by the defense to stiffen up there and keep them out of the end zone. So Lincoln County would take over, ball on about the 24-yard line. Lincoln County, look at the signal. Looks like they got receivers to both sides. Single back. Bates from under center takes a snap. Fakes a sweep outside, gives it up to Luke Atkins. Cuts it back. Nice run.
Now, Atkins, he's a hard runner too, Luke Atkins.
Yeah, he is. I mean, really, Lincoln County, I mean, Isaiah Smith has done a fantastic job tonight, but they're loaded in the backfield, like you said.
Luke, Isaiah Smith. Then you have Nolan Shemp, which, you know, they may be giving Nolan a breather at this point here. You know, he's a little bit banged up.
And you can still give it to Isaiah Kuntz. You've got Colin Miller. I mean, skill are very talented for the Panthers. Pistol formation. Bates takes the snap, hands to Isaiah Smith up the middle.
Right at the Ripley line.
Gobbled down by number 64. That's Austin Litton. Again, that was really the first time tonight, I think, they got pretty good, well, a few times tonight. The offensive line for the Panthers done a really good job controlling the defensive line, which is surprised they've stuck with that 3-man down, front with the success Lincoln County's had to run the football.
Yeah, but I'm surprised they haven't packed the line more.
Yep. Isaiah now up the middle again.
Looks like he just slipped there.
Yeah, just slipped on his own, trying to make that cut to the outside.
But that's what you want, you know, picking up 3-4 yards.
Yep.
You know, third and manageable here.
Yep, Isaac Creel came up to make the tackle. Isaac Krill, freshman.
And I think, as Lincoln County's kind of controlled the line here, I'd run the ball. There's no reason why you couldn't pick it up here, 3rd and 4.
Yep, absolutely. Twins left. Bates takes a snap.
Bates keeps it himself. Once in on the action. Bates with
Breaks
the
it
home
outside.
run.
Nice little run by the QB.
Nate Bates, the ball carrier.
Picks up the first down and then some.
Gets over into Ripley territory. Nice keep. That almost kind of looked like a quarterback option. He could have given it to Smith, but seeing that it,
kept it and bounced to the outside. Hey, give me a little bit of action
Which,
that. Show you my wheels a little bit.
It's kind of smart. I'm sure Ripley was not expecting that at all. I'm thinking maybe that's the first time Bates has ran with the ball tonight.
Yeah, actually run the football. He had a couple
you had
scrambles.
a couple of botch yeah. But, I think that's the timeout.
Timeout Ripley.
That's a good timeout for Ripley, Get it settled down here and see. You got to. Ripley needs a stop bad.
They do, really bad right now.
So
We'll get a quick update on some scores here from the Metro News scoreboard. GW is 21-14 over Hurricane here in the 4th quarter. Let's see who else we got playing coming up here. Well, Huntington's over Midland now, 21-17 in the game of the week.
Ooh, I bet that is a bad one.
Let's see, we've got
Capital Parkersburg.
21-20 in the 4th quarter.
0-2, both of them 0-2.
Yep, which is kind of surprising. Princeton's now opened up 55-30 over Oak Hill, which is coming up here soon for Lincoln County. South Charleston's really doing a number in St. Albans 55-0.
Pleasant is owning Mingo.
Spring Valley 56-18 over Riverside. Over and here we come back to action. Here's Lincoln County now. Isaiah Smith, single back. Bates takes a snap, hands to Isaiah Smith, tries to bounce it outside.
Cuts it back inside. And he's tough to
He's
contain
still
when he's out
going.
there.
Getting a little assist here from one of the linemen.
Isaiah Smith, a hard run.
Yeah, finally brought down by number 50, Colin Moore. Folks, he made about 4 people miss on that play.
Then it looked like big number 77 come in there and helped him, they last 5.
Pick up a few more yards. Like, hop on, buddy, I'll take you. So, again, that number 77 for Lincoln County is Dakota Lawrence. Again, this offensive line has shown definite improvements since that first game.
Which that's what you wanted, first.
Fakes the handoff under some pressure.
Wide open. Hits him. That's Coons. No, was that Coons or Atkins?
I think that was Isaiah Coons, I believe, on that.
No, that's 28.
No, that was Luke Atkins on the little flare out. And you know what? Bates, masterful job because he had a guy, as soon as he threw it, he got hit. So he did a nice job of sticking with it, and lofted one up. Beautiful for Luke Atkins.
That's another one, throw across the body. That's a tough.
It's a tough throw.
Tough throw, especially when you got some heat coming.
Yeah, he had it right on top of him.
Let's see. Look, we had Bates come out. Are we going to try to kick a PAT here?
We're going to try kick that. We've got number 79, Chris Davis, defensive lineman. A left-footed kicker. Snap comes back.
Kicks.
Just a little short.
Yeah, just
a little short, but Lincoln County now extends its lead to 50-14 with 2:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And it has been an offensive explosion for Lincoln County tonight. Again, like we said, Dave, from the first game to the second game to the 3rd game, as a coach, that's what you want to see. Improvement. And the offensive line's done much better. Kind of gelling, maybe picking up some of the blitzes.
Plus you got Isaiah Smith out there just a man
wreaking
child.
havoc. It's a man child.
Man
Yeah, when you say wreaking havoc, he can wreak some havoc. I think we got Point Pleasant on the schedule, and they're 66-28 over Mingo Central right now, flexing their muscles a little bit. As Lincoln County lines up. That number 12 checking the ball game? You know him?
A little bit. He eats at my house.
He eats at your house. That's what he does. That's Jackson Tidd getting some action here tonight.
Freshman.
You're going to watch him this play, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Tell him what he did wrong. As the kick goes up, fielded by number 14. Tries to get up the middle. Another nice return. Brought down by number 80. Dustin Jeffers.
First down for Ripley.
81 then, because Dustin Jeffers, that's the one that had your big block there in that one run.
Oh, yeah.
He's picked up a fumble, tackles on special teams. He's done a little bit of everything tonight, hasn't he?
He come to play tonight. A lot of these young men have come to play tonight.
Yes, they have.
Gave this area something to really cheer about tonight.
Getting a hand off the Ramsey, up the middle, just nothing going as again that interior front for the Panthers has been stiff tonight. Nolan Shemp, and I think it
there
was
to meet him. Number 9, I think that was Logan Spinagle.
Yep.
And Luke Atkins.
And Luke Atkins.
Host of Panthers. And that's what you got to do with somebody like Ramsey. You got your big body come through there, you know.
Yeah, one man, just hold him up.
You hold him up and don't leave your wingman.
Don't leave your wingman. That's exactly right. Ripley, the single back set. Ramsey in motion. They give it off to Anderson. He's got a head of steam. The big man. He's trying to break it as he's getting chased down. And
who was
number 79, Chris Davis, defensive lineman with the hustle play.
Runs him down from behind. Didn't he just attempt the PAT?
He just attempted the PAT.
With the lefty.
And, man, you got to love that hustle. As a coach,
oh, yeah.
You love that he could have easily just gave up, and he never gave up
down
and
there. He
saved the touchdown. I mean, as a coach, you're going to watch that film and say, folks, that's heart right there.
Yeah, he's should, and rightfully so, get pointed out. And that just breeds success because you'll have the other kids doing it too.
Yep,
So,
that's an inspiring play by Chris Davis. Awesome job. So now Ripley from the 10-yard line, just outside the 10. Hand off to Ramsey, off tackle.
Ramsey stops.
Just some tough sledding again up here in the interior part of the defense.
Picks up about 3 or 4.
Tackled by Nolan Shemp.